What's up, friends, foes, and subbies? I really didn't want to do a late live. It's 10 p.m. Some of you are probably already in bed, getting ready for work for tomorrow morning. So hopefully you'll watch the replay. Um, I don't want to make this too long. I feel as if I need to share this. It is a testimony. Some of you don't believe in testimonies. That's not my problem. I feel as if I get signs. Where do I get these signs from? It's got to be God. I don't make this stuff up. Things that do happen. Hey, Blueberry Boots, how are you? Thank you for coming by. Thank you for thank you for the bottle of wine. Blueberry Boots got me a bottle of wine and she gave it to TC. So when I see TC, me and her will go live together and we will sip on air. We'll have like a sip and paint probably. Hey, Queen Dree, thank you for coming. Open book, thank you. Miss Karan, Daryl, Dreamy Girl, Tina, Terry Moore, One Love. Listen, guys, some of you might feel a way about this live. Um, I'm not on here to be messy. I'm on here to share something with you. I want you all to know that I'm a human being. I make mistakes. Uh, I sometimes do things that I'm not proud of, and I'm just here to share. It's nothing that I wasn't proud about. Um, it's just you'll understand when I get to it. I just want to welcome everybody that's coming in. Hey, Radiant. Hey, Sharon. Okay, guys. I'm again not trying to be a troublemaker. You guys are not going to understand this until I explain it, but I have to explain it with some sort of background on what I'm speaking of. Okay. So the other night, Amora did a live. Beautiful. She had everybody coming up. It was so peaceful. Apologies were given and whatnot. And I respected it. I really did. Hey, Annette. Okay, let's just get into it. So if I don't say your name, please forgive me. I just don't want to drag this along. So we'll get straight to the testimony. So I'm going to say some of you did see my post the next morning and were very disappointed with me. You think that I'm trying to be negative, but I have to be real with myself. And that's why I'm here today. The next morning when I woke up after that live, I was sick to my stomach. I wanted to throw up. I wanted to do some other things. And I couldn't understand why. My heart felt heavy. And I kept saying to myself, why do I feel like I did something wrong? You ever, I'm not saying any of you guys have done this, but if you know, open book you did, thank you, through DM. Thank you so much. Oh, let me see what you mean, what you sent me. Thank you, open book. Oh, you're the sweetest. Thank you, open book. She sent me something on the Cash App. I really appreciated it. I appreciate this. Okay. All right. So here's the thing. A lot of people are going to take me as trying to be negative. No, I'm not. I have to be true to myself. So I woke up the next morning and I didn't like the way that I felt. Not completely. I was happy about the live. I was happy about the peacemaking. I was happy about that. I actually enjoyed talking to Amora. She's pretty cool. So let's get that out of the way. I got to make that clear. So, I'm not saying you guys have ever done this, but I've done this before. Hey, Big Cheese, how are you? I love that you're positive and you love everybody, and you know, keep it that way. I'll be hearing some things in the streets, but I'm not really too privy to it, so I don't know. I'm thankful for that. I'm all for peace, but it has to be at a time when you're ready. Don't force it. Hey, Ro, how are you? Cynthia Craig. Okay. I don't know. You guys might relate. I've done this before where I've slept with somebody and woke up the next morning and I was so disgusted with myself. I had so much regret and said, "How could I do this?" Like I wanted to just when I think back to those moments, I just wanted to just like scrub my body and just why did I do this? Feeling like was I peer pressured into doing it? Like I really like I just hate the feeling of regret. And I've had that feeling many times. And I don't act like y'all don't know what it feels like to do something stupid and then the next day feel grossed out with yourself. Do I apologize for my post and confusing you guys? No. I had to get it off my chest because I wanted to throw up. So let's get straight into it. I go on the live. I honestly didn't want to stay up the entire time. I stayed up a little too long. When I dropped down the first time, I should have stayed down. That's it. That's all. Period. No question. Um, yes, I was heartfelt when I went into detail with if I did something to a specific person, which I apologized to several months ago. Um, I respect Chatty Cathy a lot. She's unproblematic, so I have no issues with that. Um, but I have to be honest. I'm a peaceful person, and I forgive even the worst types of people. Some of you may know I've shared this story before. Somebody very close to me has done terrible things, put bleach in my water that I was boiling pasta in, spit in my food, pissed in my black soap, and I forgave them. I forgive. I'm not a how do I say? I try to forget the stuff, but it doesn't go away all the way. It doesn't go away, but I try to forgive. And even the people that do me dirty, I always want to give them stuff. Like for instance, um, I have a family member that has done terrible things to me, and I know that they like to eat specific foods. And I went somewhere and I bought back food for that family member that hates me. Why do I do stuff like that? So today, I just want you guys to know. Oh, and if you don't believe Nina, hey, how you doing, Nina Edwards? If you don't believe me, I have receipts as far as the I have video of the because I don't know if I don't want anybody to hear what I'm saying. I have receipts, I have video of everything. Um and I forgive. So when I was on that panel, I wanted peace. I did. But I didn't feel like it was time. I don't feel like I was being honest with myself. Why did I apologize to certain things or certain behaviors or whatever I did? Why? To please the people and not me? I questioned myself. So the next morning when I woke up, and again, like I said, I'm not saying that everything that I said was what upset me. It was certain things that I said. I went up there, some people actually came with some smoke. And and I'm just like, how come I didn't say anything when I was up there? I didn't want to be messy. So let's get into it. The next day I wake up. I hit up Jasmine Dickey. I don't know if she's probably sleeping right now. And I just get emotional. And I said to her, I don't know what I did. I just feel terrible. I feel like I want to throw up. What is wrong with me? I was waiting on a certain person to apologize to you, but she didn't do it. But you definitely apologized to her when you didn't do anything to her. That was a proud moment for me. Francis, thank you. And that's my reason for doing this live. I really don't want to seem messy, but You guys, somebody has to say it. Don't do things because you want to please other people. Before I did this live, I had tuned into Amora. I see Amora has a positive live going, and I needed a sign because a lot of people don't want me to do this live, to be real with you. A lot of people are telling me not to. And I really, truly appreciate those of you who are telling me not to do the live. You care about me. You care about how I look to the public. And I kind of care too. But today, no, I have to share this with you. Okay, so I clicked on Amora's live, and this right here hit me. Boy, oh boy, when I tell you. This was a sign. And I said, I'm going to do the live. That's why it's so late. I decided last minute to do it. This is what Amora read. Hold on.
Gloria says self-love means taking care of your own needs and not sacrificing your well-being to please others. Exactly. Being nice and kind to yourself. You know?
Let me play that one more time.
Gloria says self-love means taking care of your own needs and not sacrificing your well-being to please others. Exactly. Being nice and kind to yourself. You know?
So I thought to myself, if I love myself, I have to be true to myself. If I love myself, why would I like allow myself to sit and suffer in silence and not share with you how I feel? You know, I come out here and I'm always transparent. So with that being said, when I woke up the next morning, I did not feel good. Thank you for saying you love my glasses, Yolanda. And I had an event to do with my younger sister. She has a book club. I messaged my sister and I said to her, I don't think I can do this today. I can't paint. I'm depressed. I can't do it. My sister said, your Uber will be at the house at 5:30. And I was like panicking because I can't live paint in front of people when I'm feeling this low. I feel like I want to throw up. I feel like I can't do it. So she tells me it will be around 5:30 that the Uber will come. And I'm laying in the bed with the mirror, crying, cuddling my baby. And the time is just passing by. 12 o'clock rolls and I still don't have an idea of what I'm going to paint, because usually I do 3 pieces and it's a 3-hour event. I don't have time to be wasting. So I like to draw before I go. So what happened was I'm laying there with the mirror and I just keep cuddling him. And I was supposed to hang out with TC Chronicles. My aunt was supposed to pick up a mirror and I was going to spend the night with TC Chronicles. And we were going to have a girl time. We're going to go shopping the next morning. I was so excited to have a day to myself, right? So I get a phone call from my aunt canceling on me. So I start crying even more. I'm like, why is this happening to me? Why is my day like this? Now she's not coming anymore. And it's pouring rain. When I tell you, the rain was bad. So I understand. She didn't want to come anymore. Fine. So I'm checking out the weather. I'm trying to think of ways for me to hang out with TC. Check the weather. They say he's knocked out right now. I checked the weather. It says it's going to stop raining at 7 p.m. So I call her and I'm like, hey, it's going to stop raining at 7. When I'm at the event, can you just come pick him up so that I could spend the night? And she says yes, but she said it in a way that you could tell she didn't really want to. Long story short, somebody else in my family texts me in reference to her coming and they don't think it's a safe thing. And I was like, all right, I guess I don't have anybody to help me. Hey, I am that somebody. I'm so happy you're here. Okay, so needless to say, I was an emotional wreck because TC came all the way from Georgia and I can't hang out with her. I'm just going to see her at the event. So TC said, "It's okay." She's such an amazing person. "It's okay. It's okay. I'll just meet you at your sister's event. That's fine." So around 1:30 p.m., mind you, I have to leave at 5:30. I get up. I shake myself off and I go to my sister's Instagram page. All right, so here we go. We're starting now. 15 minutes in, not too bad. So let me share the screen. I checked out my sister's Instagram. Where is it? Because I needed to know the name of the book. If you guys can see my sister's page, it's a green book that says Break the Cycle. Okay. Listen to what made me get up off of my bed. Hold on.
Okay, the rain does not stop our shine. Okay, we are indoors, and the event is free. So show up. I'm dependent on you. Y'all know where I'm at. Woodstack Ivy. That's 144 East 98th Street.
So when my sister said, "I'm depending on you," I was like, "Oh my God, I have to get out of this depression, shake it off." But I still needed to know what the book was about because I usually like to paint something that is meaningful to the author, right?
Beauty and Brains Book Club, hosted by Moi, of course, featuring Dr. Marielle Bouquet. Dr. Marielle Bouquet with the accent, if you will, okay? The book is titled Break the Cycle, A Guide to Healing Intergenerational Trauma. So please, I need you to show up because this one is for you. It's for the betterment of yourself and of myself. So I can't wait for her to be here. And of course, I'm going to have resources for you from New You Psychotherapy. Yeah, consultations. Come on. We getting help. All right? And having a good time. Lips Cafe with the drinks, aunts and uncles with the food, my family, of course, DJ Gab So, my sister, Divinely Made By with the live art. What else? My poets. It's going to be amazing. Can't wait to see ya.
Okay, so you guys, after I saw that video that my sister made, I said, "Get your ass up. You need to." Matter of fact, let me just show you because here goes another book cover. I need to let you know my sister takes her book club very seriously. I'm the one that offered my services to make her book club more fun. I would live paint, okay? So here's an example. My sister kills me every time because I never gave this. She wants me to give it. Okay, if you can see here, let me present the screen. When you look at my sister's book club here, her page, you see here, right there goes the woman. That so I painted the cover of this book, but it's not done. So I'm very intentional with what I do for the person from the book club. So knowing that my sister is depending on me to show up and show out, I get up and I look up the doctor, the person, the book, and this is what I find, guys. Y'all stick with me. So I look it up and I come across this video. I've seen it before. I watched it, but it didn't mean shit to me until that day. I'm going to start it from here. This is the woman that the book that was coming for the book club event.
When we are truly dealing.
Okay, I want you to listen. This is when I was like, okay, this is for me. I'm supposed to be there.
When we are truly dealing with a manipulation strategy, is that we tend to get gaslit into believing that what we're saying happened didn't happen. And all of a sudden, you go from being on cloud 9 in euphoria to almost being insignificant to this person.
There are 7 stages that someone can use in a relationship to be manipulative and keep you in that toxic cycle. So today I want to go through all 7, break them down on why they do it, and then how we can actually protect ourselves from that behavior.
Yes.
All right.
Let's do it.
So let's start. So talk to me about the love bombing stage.
Okay, so listen, I was in complete shock. I said, ain't no way. My sister never had a doctor, psychologist. She's a psychologist. Never had anybody like that come to her book club. What are the odds the day I wake up feeling like shit, depressed, crying, that she has the doctor there? How can I not show up? So I got up and I played this video and I started to draw what I was going to draw. Did I know what I was going to draw? No. Okay. Before I get back into that video, I just want to give you, just to show, oh, I got some Tubi movies that I have up on the screen that I didn't want you guys to miss out on, so I left them up here. So tomorrow we'll probably watch a movie if you're down, if you still want to rock with me, because some people are going to unsubscribe, and I totally get it. What's it called? Breaking the cycle. Break the cycle. Okay. So this to me was the coolest thing. I was like, what am I going to paint? And like I said, I'm intentional when it comes to things that I do for people. So
I've been waiting to talk to y'all about this. As many of you know, Break the Cycle is hitting the shelves January 2nd, 2024.
I want you to listen. This is how I decided what I was going to paint. Because I didn't want to just paint Break the Cycle and a circle of leaves. I didn't want to do that.
Cover was something that I thought about for a very long time, and I was really intentional about it. I wanted to explain
that right there got me. The cover was something I was working on for a very long time, and I was very intentional about it. So now she says she was intentional. Hello, I'm going to do something intentional.
The cover to you all. As you can see, there's a circle of leaves representing the cycles that we find ourselves encircled in. The leaves represent the stories, the struggles, and the intergenerational and inherited memories and patterns that echo through the generations. Now, what's powerful is that that cycle is being broken. The leaves that were once bound by the cycle break free, just like you, just like us. The leaves that were once rotten, that were representative of this variation of colors, upon breaking the cycle, now transform back to green, back to growth, and into abundance. When you see my book, I want you to feel the energy breaking free, of healing, of transformation, of growth, of abundance, of newness. This book isn't just about reading words, it's about experiencing a profound shift. Don't forget to order your copy.
Okay, so listen, I kid you not. I said, this is for me. Hey, mom of 3. Is Jasmine in here? Jasmine, listen. I know this might be asking too much. Jasmine, if you're okay with it, it's okay. You don't have to. I'm going to drop the link just so that you can confirm. You don't have to stay up here long. How I was feeling on that Saturday. I was embarrassed. I didn't want to tell anybody, but I felt like I could not breathe. Why? I don't know. And Supreme Goddess, I cried to her. Supreme Goddess, I feel like I saw Supreme in here. If you want to, confirm that, because those are the 2 people I talk to, and I think I am that somebody. I just didn't want you guys to really know how I was feeling. But I dropped the link anyways, guys. So let's get back to what I was saying. Like oh, you're here, Supreme, my nanny. Okay. So Supreme, can you confirm how I was feeling on Saturday? Depressed. Up until I got in the Uber, I wanted to puke. I was in the Uber and I had to draw what I was going to paint. Oh, thank you for coming up, girl. Hey, Jazz.
Hey girl, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I am good. Hi, chat. So I can't be here long because I'm supposed to be going to bed.
Well, I'm not going to keep you guys long either. I'm not going to make this live long. I felt like I needed to do this because I still feel a little residual sickness. You know what I mean? So I was like, let me let it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you definitely, Saturday was not a good day. I felt bad. And, I was borderline upset, but borderline agitated because I'm like, why? Why did you get backed into a corner? And I don't know, I kind of felt like you were gaslit. Um, to a certain extent. Like I know just me looking at it, it made me uncomfortable and it pissed me off just looking at it. And it wasn't even me. So I definitely understood what you meant Saturday when we spoke and it was like you were disappointed in yourself and upset and almost like in disbelief all at the same time.
I literally could not stop crying. Like she was like, "Oh my God."
Yes, because when you were talking, I'm like, I know she not crying about this. You know, I listen. I can't. I be too gangster. I get so mad when I cry, but I'm like, I know she not crying, and then that's when I realized the frustration and the anger that you really had. You know what I'm saying? So it was more like when you sent it to me, I was like, now, why would she send this to me? I was having a good day. But then when I heard the frustration in your voice, I am kind of glad that I was there so that I could understand from that aspect, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because, had I not been there, it would not have been understandable to me because I ain't even going to hold you. I went and went back and watched. So it is kind of good that I seen it while it was unfolding and I felt the frustration and it was almost like you was in agony.
I don't think anybody will truly understand it because unfortunately, I am a people pleaser. That is something I no longer want to be. And I think that is something that we all should refrain from being. Please yourself. Don't be a people pleaser. It's about
Yes,
you.
yes. Definitely being true to thine own self. And even earlier when me and you talked and you was like, I followed my heart and I'm like, listen, we can't follow our heart because the heart will have you in your emotions. You
Mhm.
should always go with your mind because your mind is what's going to think logically. I think I was telling you last week, and I was like, I don't like to get mad and go off because I don't think quick on my feet.
That's
I just, I just
real.
say stuff.
I
So
don't either. Real quick. Hello, my sister, Supreme Goddess Nani. I love you.
I love you. I'm waiting. I'm listening to Jasmine.
Yeah, I
hi,
just wanted to say hello.
Supreme.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. But yeah, I don't like to get upset and go off because then it's like once you're done, you be like, dang, I could have said, dang, I wish I would have said. So it's like the same thing with not following your heart because your heart is gonna always get you caught up in something. So it's best to, you call it go with your gut. I'm call it go with your first mind because your mind is gonna think logically and it's gonna process things logically. And when you in a battle between the two, always go with your mind because the heart will have you messed up.
Listen, thank you for because I almost forgot that we talked about this earlier and I told you to please say this. Um, I really, really appreciate that advice that you gave me. Like, don't go with the heart. Like that's the biggest mistake. But what I did want to say is I don't regret because there's some people that are wondering what are we talking about? I'm talking about the other night when I went on a Morris panel. I don't regret going up there. I regret not going with my gut the first time and staying down. When I dropped down, I was supposed to stay down, period. That was me going with my guts. And me going with my heart was hearing everybody say, "Come back up, come back up." Well, Amora really, and looking at the chat telling me to go back up. That was me going with my heart, not with how I felt. I didn't want to go back up, but I did, to people please. Not doing that anymore. So yes, do I regret going up there? No, I actually thought that that was a beautiful live, but I regret not staying down. Do I make sense to you ladies?
Yeah, it makes sense. It
Yeah.
make it makes sense.
Okay.
And Francis, you are right. I seen your comment in the chat. That is exactly right. And it's true. And I just looked at it as a learning curve, although she was really upset over it Saturday. But it was more so like a learning curve because it's relatable to everyone.
Mm-hmm. And come on, Jazz, didn't you think it was crazy? I knew for an entire month that my sister had that lady coming, but I never checked to see what her book was about.
Hmm.
And the minute I'm going through this, and I'm like, okay, get out of your bed, you gotta go. And I look the lady up and she's talking about gaslighting and manipulation and how that it's a cycle that we need to get out of. I thought to myself, whoa, because people do tend to make me feel as if I'm wrong for my the way I feel. Like they say that I'm reaching, I'm trying to play victim, I'm this and that. And I'm not trying to play victim by doing this live. I'm coming up here being completely real. I know people are going to be upset, people are going to unsubscribe. I'm okay with that because you know what? Now I'm going to be able to go to sleep tonight and I'm going to be at peace. It's going to feel so good waking up tomorrow morning without that heavy heart. I mean, what do you think, Sister Supreme?
Okay. No, I totally agree with you.
Jasmine, by the way, thank you for coming up. Oh, she's back. Um,
Jasmine?
go
Okay.
ahead.
I'm sorry, I had
No,
dropped down by accident.
sorry, Sister Supreme. I figured, Jasmine, you said you couldn't stay up anyway. So I don't know if there's one more thing I need to ask you before you drop down. Um, you know how it affected me. That's all I really, needed people to know that it did affect me physically. And
Absolutely.
when something affects you physically, that is not okay. It's not. And if the only way for me to find relief was for me to come live and tell you guys, I'm going to do it. I need to relieve myself.
Absolutely. I mean, I agree. And like I was saying before I had been dropped down, um, it is relatable. Like people are going to take away from it whatever they want to take away from it, but the fact of the matter is I was in total agreement with you speaking on it because at some point we have all been in that situation. So it's not like it's unheard of, and if y'all didn't heard me talk, y'all know I'm a strong will person. Okay, it take a lot to sway me, but even I have been in a situation to where I may walk away and feel less than, or feel like, dang, I really, the apology wasn't owed, or this action, it shouldn't have been taken. And I think it's just a human thing and it's a learning curve. But if you are the type of person who you're a people pleaser, or, it ain't really got to be that. Sometimes people don't like making other people feel uncomfortable. So if you're that type of person, I do feel like this conversation would be good because you're able to see it from all aspects. Like I told Sweet Ma earlier, when she's live and she's breaking down different videos, she has great points, great valid points. But it's one thing when you're on the outside looking in and when you're the person on the inside,
Mhm.
you get a different view of it. And I think that's what happened. Had she been on the outside looking at what was taking place, she would have been able to pick up on it, at the drop of a dime. But because she was actually the person going through it, it probably ended up hitting her like a ton of bricks when she woke up the next day.
Yeah, I think I did describe it. It did feel like I got hit with a ton of bricks. I told Queen Dree the same thing. Like I wasn't happy. It was very difficult for me that day because I couldn't talk to anybody because I had to go to my sister's event. So that was hard in itself. So when I got there, I went to the bathroom. I'm crying. My sister had to come in the bathroom to talk to me. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. I wanted to stop. I wanted that feeling to stop. And today it's going to stop because I'm releasing. I'm releasing. Whether you like it or not.
Absolutely.
And I'm
As
doing
you
it
should.
without being messy. That's all.
Absolutely, as you should. I think it's only fair for you to be able to discuss your feelings, on your platform. You should be able to discuss your feelings and get it out and continue. If this is what makes you feel better, if this is therapeutic, I don't really see an issue with it.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that. And I appreciate the fact that you came up knowing that you have to go to sleep and you came up and shared.
No problem. Yeah, I didn't forget about you, but I'm probably gonna be on your live, but I'm gonna get down because my whole entire house is pitch black. Everybody gone to bed but me.
Okay, so just listen in and type if you want.
All right, talk to you later. Bye, y'all.
In the morning. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Supreme Goddess. Sorry about that.
Hey sis, no, I was just listening to Jasmine, and she said a lot of, like, everything she said resonated, and I agreed. I was a little different. My lens was a little off because I caught Amora's live so late. So from the part that I jumped on, I was not pleased with the direction in which it was going because, in my opinion, in order for there to be true restoration,
And we don't have to say any names because
I know
I don't
you know
know.
me, I wasn't I stopped. I'm like, no, I'm gonna go around it. I'm gonna go
Yeah,
around. I'm gonna
because
name
I
drop.
know people are gonna say she came to be messy. She's playing victim. No, at
Mm.
this point, y'all can say whatever you want, and I'm okay with it. This is my truth. This is how I feel, and I'm releasing it today. And guess what? I feel so good. I feel so much lighter. Go ahead, sis. Thank you.
Yes, no, I totally agree. We don't have to say any names. When certain people did join the panel, there was not, in order for there to be true movement or forgiveness or restoration of any sort, you have to be honest. You have to be accountable on your part. So when people got up there and they were just weren't being honest, it kind of made me upset. Cause like, come on, let's just be real. Let's just, if we're gonna truly make a truth and move forward in this, and forgive each other and acknowledge our wrongdoing, let's be all the way real. But even that particular night, when that was what was supposed to be going on, people were still not being very honest. And I feel like you were being gaslit up there. I felt like people were still trying to distort your reality on what happened. It's just like, wait a second. That's not what happened. Why am I feeling like I should, like, I didn't, it's weird. And I did feel that way. So the next day when I spoke to you, you was very emotional and you had so much remorse. You didn't feel good. He was like, I don't, it's not like you went there, like you said, you let your heart lead you. So you woke up the next day with regret and remorse. Like, man, I didn't really mean, I want peace. We know that because you're a peaceful person. You don't want to be in odds with anyone. But I can attest to the fact that you did not. You woke up feeling terrible. You were so emotional. And I honestly did not understand the degree of it because I, at that point, still didn't watch the whole live. I didn't go back. I just caught on to when I caught it. And then I said, sis, let me play it back and see. Like, I want to understand why you feel so upset. Like, why are you feeling this way? So when I went to replay it and I got caught up, I understood. And I'm like, wow, people are still, unfortunately, in this space was a time to be super transparent, totally real, totally accountable so we can truly move forward. People were not there yet. And that's what made me feel uncomfortable. And I felt like there were certain things that you didn't have to or you shouldn't have had to apologize for, to be honest. And you already know that. Because
Mm-hmm.
I believe to this, not I believe, because I know for a fact that honestly, there are some apologies due to you that unfortunately you will never get. But there's people that literally should apologize to you. And
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 I'm
it's
okay
not
with
going
it.
to happen. I already know that. I'm like, damn, and still, this is the opportunity for everybody to really speak their piece and move forward in love, you know? But how can you move forward when there cannot be any true restoration if people are not being real? You got to be real first. You got to be accountable. You got to say what you did and apologize or not and move forward. But people acting like they're being honest and real and they're still not being accountable and still making it seem like you're at fault some way. Like you're seeing things wrong. Like it's not like that when it is. Like don't play in my face. I hate when people do that. Don't try to distort my reality when I know exactly what I'm saying. I know what you did. You know what you did, but now because you didn't put a name to it or you was very whatever, you can have that excuse. It wasn't about you. This didn't happen. And that's not, let's be honest, that's not true. So that's yes, sis. You were really, and I understand, and I can understand, like Jasmine said, we all at some point in our life have gone through that where we did have regret, where we did move with our heart and be like, darn, I don't feel like I should have. When you sit back and reflect on it and you really think about it, you have a different heart, your mind, because your mind is what's leading you with logic. Like, okay, no, you didn't actually do anything wrong. You didn't really have to apologize. And you didn't have to accept an apology if you weren't ready. If you truly weren't ready at that moment, I respected Callie. Callie was like, listen, I'm not ready. I'm not there yet. But I'll leave you with love and we can revisit this at another time. But I'm not going to apologize. I'm not there. A lot of things has been done and I'm not there yet.
Yeah, Callie is a very I, I don't know how to explain it. This guy, he's the one that convinced me to let go of the saga, and it was for my own good. He's like, "Listen, why are you still doing this?" He's like, "Let it go. Be positive. Talk about something else that's positive." He's a positive guy. You guys might look at him like he's messy. He's not. He's passionate.
You know, that term is always being thrown around, you know, being messy, being problematic. When people stand on business and stand in integrity, they always seem to be the troublemakers. It's like, let it go. No, I'm not, because this is wrong. And I'm not, it doesn't change how I feel. And it's not me not trying to be positive, and it's not me trying to hold on. If I feel like there was a violation done and two is properly restored, I am going to stand on how I feel,
Mm.
period. And
And
no
you
force
could
me.
feel when somebody's being genuine to you, right? You can feel
Oh,
it.
absolutely. Yeah, it's just like I don't like when people try to use, I call it toxic positivity, when it's just like when there's a real issue involved and they want to throw, oh, you're being dramatic, you're being negative. Let's just be positive. Let's just move forward. We can't move forward until we correct what was done in the past. We
Yeah.
can't go present. We have to backstep and restore the past
I,
so that the future will be bright and the future will be better because we already, you know, did what we needed to do to move forward properly. We cannot properly move forward if people are not being honest, if people are not being accountable. It's the same thing. So I feel you, sis. You know, I was just like, oh my gosh, I can see how that
as
happened.
you're talking, I'm
Mhm.
laughing because what you're saying is it's like registering. Like, you know what I notice? No matter what, there are going to be people that just don't like us, right? There are going to be people that call us names and whatever. You remember the video I sent you that Ashley Gatlin posted? I thought it was hilarious. It was making fun of me. It made fun of me, but I thought it was funny. I'm going to share it with you guys in a second. But I want to say this. I do notice that after apologies are made, people will show certain people all the support. Even if an apology was made to me, you're not going to see those people supporting me in my chats. We could talk about that behind the scenes because I don't want to be messy, but I notice everything. Everybody is just kumbaya, kumbaya over there. And then when it comes to me, I could do something minor like call out a lie and people just won't come support me even after apologies are made. And that's cool because I do understand that there's something deeper there's something deeper here. Because if you can forgive that, and I'm not being particular about anything, if you could forgive that and be super cool with the person that did something really bad to you versus me, that all I did was call out something that you did and you don't like me, there's something deeper here. You just don't like me, period. And I accept that. I was going to, let me read this. No, they're going to say you're being negative, but who cares what they say? This is your platform. You can talk about your feelings here. It's a safe space. And yes, it is a safe space for me. And again, it feels good to be able to just finally get this off of my chest. I did talk to my sister, Supreme Goddess. I did talk to Jasmine Dickey. I did tell, a couple of other people, Queen Dree, I Am That Somebody, how I was feeling. And it felt good to tell them, but it wasn't enough. You know what I'm saying? I had to do it publicly. And I don't have any regrets here. I'll tell you, I'm going to wake up tomorrow feeling good. Some people still got up there with the intent to show you shade. Thank you, Sister Supreme. You saw that, right? I can't go back.
I did. Yes, I did. I was really upset myself because it was the energy, how they were talking to you. The shade was there. It just wasn't a lot. Some of the apologies were real and authentic, but there was some that they were just doing it to get along, to be a team player and just like, okay, we all forgive, let's move forward. But true forgiveness was not there in each person, to be honest. Yes. And that's okay, but you don't have to. I guess maybe other people felt pressure to say it as well. You know how you felt like, you felt kind of like I should maybe accept it because I'm kind of being not forced to, but they were advocating like everybody needs to just forgive and move forward. Mm-hmm. I would not be surprised if other people were just not there and just doing it just as,
because it was it was deeper than just that little minor thing. There were more things done to me than just me feeling a way about that thing.
Oh my gosh, that was making me so upset because I was like, people were just fixated on one part when there was so many layers to it that have not been addressed, even to this day. Okay.
No, keep talking.
Oh, yeah. So there are things that have not been addressed, but they're still, to me, trying to paint a picture as if, it was all in your head, and it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. That term gets me so upset because most of the time in my personal experience, when people tell me it wasn't like that, it is like that. And it was like that. And until we can be real and say it for what it is, this is not real. This is fake. And I don't appreciate it. But, I really hope that people will start to just be real in general.
Yeah, I honestly, I'm so ashamed of myself because I wasn't being real with myself completely. I recognized it less than 24 hours later. I woke up and the feeling that I was feeling, Supreme,
Yes.
I couldn't really describe it. I just kept telling you, I feel like I want to throw up. I feel like I want to poop. Like I just wanted to get however I was feeling out of me. And I kept saying, I'm ashamed of myself because I didn't stand my ground. You know how they say stand on business? I didn't stand on business. I was ashamed. And again, I want peace. And I thought it was a beautiful thing that Amora did what she did. Yes. But some things didn't sit right with me. After I started to think deeper, I'm not going to go into detail about it because I'm trying not to be labeled messy. But you know what I mean. Certain people that were there, it's questionable because it just seems like something is off. I'm going to leave it at that. Certain people that showed up, I'm confused as to why they were there. Because 1 + 1, it's just not adding up. Something just wasn't adding up. Let me finish reading what she wrote. Tell me something good. She says, some people still got up there with intent to show you shade, And with their behavior, it shows how they really feel about you. They were being cold intentionally to try to hurt you. Yes, I saw that, I felt it, and I ate it up. And I will never allow anything like that to happen again, ever. And, sister, you remember when I discovered who was going to be at that event, my sister's event? And I said to you, this is a sign. How is it that it's a psychologist and she's talking about being gaslit? Like, oh, you're on mute. Okay, Sweet Ma does want peace with everyone, but she wants it to be genuine. It's not hard to see some being genuine out here to one another. Exactly. Like, I want peace. It feels good. Like,
Yeah. The
it
notion
feels
and
good to be
beautiful.
at peace. It feels good to forgive. It feels good to move on from certain things. But when it's not real, you end up waking up the next morning like, what did I do? You know, it has to be real.
And you feel it when it's not real. That's what your body was responding to.
Mm-hmm.
That's like, oh my gosh.
It rejected it.
Yeah.
Rejected it. Yes, and I do know they're still shading me, to be quite honest with you.
Hmm.
I've decided, as much as I get bothered and I want to tell you guys what people are doing to me, I'm just going to have to work a little differently. There's somebody that is purposely doing something to me right now, taking my content, charging people to watch it. I know what you're doing. You did it on purpose. How do I remedy something like that? Just put a what
What's
do you
that seal, that watermark?
put a watermark.
Yes.
You want to do it to me again? They're going to know where you got it from. You did it on purpose. You say you don't check for me, but you check my videos. If you don't check for me, why are you taking my stuff and charging people to see it? I mean, I'm not, and I did not intend to be messy tonight and say what I'm saying, but I had to get this one off my chest. I see it. I see it. And from now on, I'm just going to address the stuff accordingly, in a sense where you do this to me, okay, I'll just fix the issue, put a watermark. I don't have to address you. That's what I mean when I say accordingly. No longer do I have to point the finger, throw your rocks, hide your hands all you want. I won't call you out. I will just literally dismiss everybody that is causing me any sort of stress, or, you know, it's like, why go back and forth? If I see that people are doing stuff to me and I point it out, they're going to say that I'm delusional. I'm making it up in my head. So why even call it out?
That part.
Because really, the majority of people are believing that I am. And I could prove to them why I feel the way that I feel, but I'm not going to take it that far. After that live Amora did, it's not necessary for me to go deep into why I'm doing this live. But I wanted the people to know I don't regret going up there. I just regret not staying down when I got down.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully you guys get that. If you don't accept it, oh well. But let's get into what I was telling Supreme that I felt was a sign. So I shared with you that the person that was at my sister's book club was a doctor. I want you to listen to this, a little bit of it. Hold up. Do I even have the correct? Nope, that's not the correct one. I really want you guys to. Here we go.
Well, love bombing is whenever we are being fed with a lot of love gestures and a lot of ways in which we tend to like to be loved, and that's happening to the umpteenth degree. So,
Brianna, this right here is for you, honey. because you look like you going through something with Janelle. So take some advice.
So we get hooked to the person, right? Like we feel this euphoria. We feel like, oh, this is the deepest connection I've ever had. This is it. This feels great. And so whenever that happens, the connection is crystallized and it makes it so that we're hooked to a person that could potentially, be pretty damaging to our lives.
I love the breakdown, but let's go a little deeper
Yeah.
because as you were explaining, I was thinking, but what if someone's really just excited?
Mhm.
Like, what if you go on that first date and the guy is really interested in you and so he wants to text you? How do you know when it's like the manipulation tactic or it's just the beautiful chemistry between two people?
Well, time will tell whether or not the manipulative tactic to get you hooked into a cycle or if they're actually really interested in you and wanting to get to know you and invested in what you actually like and invested in loving you in the ways that you desire or the ways that work well for you. So, it's sometimes when we offer ourselves a little bit of time to also just get to know a person and allow them to go through the ups and downs with us, we get to see whether or not they're leading in the direction of a toxic cycle or they're simply studying us for the sake of
Sorry, guys, if you heard me in the background.
being a good partner to us or being a good friend to us or being a good family member, right? Like all the things. Relationships are, variable, and we can even see a lot of these manipulation strategies in all kinds of relationships, even business relationships. So it's really important for us to give space to time and the most important, to know the signs.
Okay, so I'm going to let a little bit of this play because she's going to say a few things that literally resonated with me, and I was in complete shock. I said, this was for me. What are the odds I wake up the next morning feeling this way, and this is the woman that is about to be at my sister's book club event? So as I decided to start my painting, draw it, I listened to this and I was working, and everything she was saying was just hitting me, hitting me, hitting me.
Right? So when we know the signs, we can actually see them coming. And so we can see that the love bombing stage is truly a love bombing stage and not a I'm getting to know you and I feel deeply connected to you stage.
Oh, I love that. So you mentioned a couple of the signs. So what do you do if you start to see them? Because here's the thing, right? Cloud nine, it feels good.
It does.
Everyone wants to be on cloud nine.
I know.
So when you're on cloud nine, it's very hard to kind of pass this apart of like, what is the genuine thing, right? And really embracing and enjoying that cloud nine feeling instead of being so skeptical. Because I would think I would be skeptical if I've already been love bombed in the past. Let's say I've come from a toxic relationship and now I'm in this new one. Do you advise to then just play it out and see how it goes? Like, how do you make sure that maybe you don't invest immediately into them? Because I think sometimes that may also be the person's response when it's like, oh, this feels so good, so this is going to be the person that I marry.
Well, you know what? People that tend to be or have toxic traits tend to be fairly predictable. So yes, so you're going to see the signs show up eventually, and
y'all better catch a lesson here for real, because I'm not playing the entire video. I'm about to probably play about 10 minutes of it because she's going to say something that hit me. Okay.
Interesting thing about manipulation strategies is that they follow a path. So if you know what to look out for, you're not going to have to be a skeptic, right? You can enjoy the moment and just in the back of your mind, just understand that if you see a bit of a sign of the next stage, then the skepticism will be healthy skepticism. And what you believe could happen can be corroborated. And it might not be, right? But it's important to have some level of skepticism with every situation that we encounter, right? And every person that we encounter, for us to understand, well, this person, like as human as they are, they can hurt me, or they can be, a good person to me. And so that is, where healthy skepticism lies. It's like right there in that space where there's always a chance and a possibility. And if we can hold that possibility while not drowning in it, just simply allowing our...
And that skepticism is always my gut. That's what I call my gut. Okay. I'm at 444. So that is a sign to me. Anyways, That's how I describe my gut. A lot of people don't trust their gut. Your body is telling you these things for a reason. Right, Supreme? Do you ever
Yes, sis.
you ever notice that trusting your heart sometimes lead you the wrong way?
Oh my gosh, yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. It took me a long time, but yeah, I just we listen. We have to follow our intuition, our guide, because even if our body always signals and lets us know, no, we always know, but we don't know because we're not raised to even know like how to understand the signals your body gives out. So yeah, I totally.
Yeah. Oh, to the people that are showing Amir love, thank you so much. Sister Dimples, Maylene, I love you, girl. She says, gives Amir a big, sweet hug for you. Okay, I will. I sure will. Hey, open book, I love you. I am still trying to figure out what caused the rush for call for peace. All hell broke loose a day or two before. Exactly, open book. I I have no issues with people finding peace, but when something is rushed, it doesn't feel right to me. And I'm looking at what's happening right now. And again, I don't want to verbalize how I'm truly feeling because it might be taken out of context. So if you guys, know how to put two and two together, something just don't feel right. That's all. Put two and two together on your own. Um, well, I'm sorry you took it that way. I'm sorry you felt blah blah blah. That really did grind my gears. Girl,
Oh my gosh, Jasmine.
yes. It,
Exactly.
it actually frustrated me, but I was like, whatever.
Oh, that pissed me off. I felt because I did speak to you after about. I was just like, what? Like that's not an apology, first of all, and I
And
just
I was getting
yeah,
chewed up. I was getting chewed up because I kept saying "but" after what I was saying, but that person didn't get chewed up. It just made me feel uncomfortable. I'm not saying all apologies weren't genuine. There were some that didn't feel right. Some. Like, I have no issues apologizing to anyone. I want peace. I do. But when it's something that doesn't feel right,
yeah,
listen,
no,
hey, I'ma just leave it at that. Sweet mom, hold on. Just know this. If it wasn't like that, as they said, they would have came to you before they got to Amora's live to get some clout. Wait, to get some clout? It is exactly how you felt it was and is. Yeah,
no.
you're right. I did feel that way. Oh, hello. Oh, D-Ham is in here. Hello, D-Ham. How are you? See, I have no problem making peace with DM. None
Yeah,
whatsoever. Lamppost Show, how are you? Thank you, sister, for being here. Yeah, so again, like I said, this is deeper than a lot of people might this is deeper than some people can ever understand. I don't know how to verbalize how I'm feeling right now, but
and the proof is in the pudding. It's about how do you act with action after the words are said. After the words were said, action is showing that it is how you felt and it is what it is. The people that were in your face saying they apologize and honestly not being fully accountable for their part, you're still not going to see them in your supporting you on any level. You're not going to see that because it wasn't real to begin with. The people that did apologize and are genuine about moving forward in peace and love, you will see them appear, give you
yeah,
a shout out, acknowledge you. But the ones that aren't, and we know who they are, you will never see them in your chat. You will never see them supporting you on any level. But yet they got on that panel saying how they forgive you and they never had any problems with you. They don't even know what's going on because they never had a problem with you.
yeah, I know. DM says, yes, it was not easy, but we need complete peace. But you see, the thing about it is, I'm all here for peace, but it has to be genuine. It has to be. You know what I mean? Not, it just feels,
Be real,
yeah,
genuine.
when it feels real, girl, it feels good. But girl, let me finish sharing with the people what the sign that I got like from this. At the end of the day, this woman coming to my sister's event literally was the start of my healing for real. And you see her book right in the back, Break the Cycle.
Ourselves to understand that it's something that can happen, but we can still enjoy the moment. Eye out and just be mindful, because remember, healthy skepticism is also, it's in essence like just us protecting ourselves from all the possibilities. The hooking just looks like a lot of deep connection with a person, even when, and especially so, when there isn't a lot of depth in the relationship just yet.
And when we're hooked, is it then, because then the third stage, like you said, is devaluation. Because we're hooked, when we devalued, we don't necessarily then immediately leave. But if we were devalued as the first manipulation tactic, we're like, well, you haven't actually, I'm not hooked yet, so peace out.
Yeah.
Okay, so once you get to the devaluation then, and you have somebody, like you said, texting you in the morning and then disappearing for 3 days. Again, I'm always trying to play like devil's advocate or like the middle person. It's like, what if the person's busy? What if they've just like, they've got a really demanding job and they want to let you know in the morning, I just wanted to say I love you, but I'm freaking busy, so I don't have time to necessarily get into a big, long discussion. How do you start to pass through the difference between the two, where it's like, no, this is actually just somebody who has a lot going on in their life. They still very much care about you. And it's not a manipulation tactic versus, no, they know exactly what they're doing. They know that they've got you hooked. They know to keep you there is to send you these texts in the morning. And then they're like, well, now I have them hooked. I don't have to think about them for 3 days.
Yeah. Wow.
I highly recommend you guys, if you're cleaning, if you're, just washing clothes, whatever, folding your clothes, listen to this. It will change your life. I promise. Okay. I listened to it while I was doing my sister's artwork for her book club, and that is a reason why I chose to do this live. But anyways, this woman is so beautiful. Like, I swear, mesmerized by her, like in person. You could sense this psychologist, this doctor is just, she was a black sheep in her family. She shares her story and she's just amazing. That's all I'm going to say. You guys have to watch this. But again, I'm only playing a couple of minutes.
The way you framed that was so perfect. We have to also consider, well, what's coming next. This is why it's so helpful to understand the stages and to just hold them, commit them to mind. Because usually what tends to happen next when we are truly dealing with a manipulation strategy is that we tend to get gaslit into believing that what we're saying happened didn't happen.
Right.
Traditionally, what tends to happen is that the person that didn't call will deny that they didn't call, or say what do you mean? I texted you back. And so that makes, the person that's.
Are you seeing where I'm going with this?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Wow.
So I felt like this was a sign. Okay. Let me continue.
Questioning, well, let me look back at my phone. Did they text me? And so now you're questioning your own rendition of how things played out and your own version of reality. So if the devaluing is then transitioning into something that feels like gaslighting, or something that feels like it's discounting how you experience the situation, then we're really leading down the path of manipulation versus this person was just busy. And it usually, you can find it in the words that a person is saying. So if a person's saying, you know what, I truly was busy, but communicating with you does matter to me. That's a very different way of approaching that situation than saying but I did text you. What are you talking about? Right. And so that sends a person down a spiral versus helping a person feel connected and safe in the relationship, which is what the former, statement would do.
God, I love how you broke that down.
Okay, so you guys, again, I suggest you watch it. If you choose not to, that's cool. But hold on, let me get on camera because Some people like to see me on camera. Hey, break room. I love you, girl. Okay. So let me just share with you TC Chronicles came and I'm so happy, and I felt like it was for her to be there as well. Let me show you my Google Drive. Is this it? Yep. Here goes my Google Drive. This is me and her. I tried my best to do something special with the leaves. If you guys remember, she stated that the leaves meant something to her. So I tried to do a painting incorporating the leaves. It's always nice to be thoughtful and intentional when doing something for someone. If I had time, I would have found a photo of her and put her in the middle, but I didn't have enough time. Again, like I told you, this was a last minute thing. I told my sister I was canceling on her. And then when I watched her video saying, please show up, don't let me down, she was talking to people, but I felt like she was talking to me. I'm like, damn, I can't let my sister down. But okay, what else can I show you from my Google Drive? Okay, this was the young lady that won a painting from me last book event. So it's pretty cool. Like, it's a free event and people just come and they vibe. And I'll show you a little bit of TC Chronicles live, and we'll probably just end this. Again, I didn't come on here to be messy. I came on here to be real. It's just me and her.
Yeah. You made my day, girl. You made my day. Oh. Let's do one of all three of us and then. Wow.
Oh my gosh, girl, she was so sweet, so beautiful. By the way, guys, my eye is getting better, so don't get scared, sis. It's just a little swollen right here. When I was at the event, I think because I was crying, my stitch got loose and it started to bleed at the end. Hey, Jazzy. Oh my God. It started to bleed. And my sister was like, what the hell? You should have put a freaking Band-Aid, whatever. And Supreme Goddess, I hit her up and I told her, something's wrong with my eye. I see this white thing hanging out.
Oh, yeah.
Supreme.
He was freaking out. He was like, I think it's my flesh. It's like white. I think it's part of my eye. I'm like, no. I said, calm down. It may be like dissolvable stitches or translucent stitches or something. Let's give me a minute. So I did a little research and I showed it to her. She said, yes, that's what it looks like. Oh my God. Thank you, sis, because you were freaking out and I would have been too. That's scary.
Oh yeah, I was scared. So what she did was she looked up the dissolvable stitches, and it was exactly what I have. I'm not going to gross you guys out and zoom in. Look at you, JD, trying to be messy, talking about sweet mouth. Sounds like someone was crushing on the author. No, I just thought that it was divine. Like, what are the odds I'm going through something and she's a freaking psychologist for that specializes in gaslighting and manipulation and shit like that. I thought it was amazing. Like, you would have thought I was crushing on the last author then. I was excited. I was amazed to every experience that my sister gives at her book club is just, it gets better and better and better. This one meant the most to me. Let's just leave it at that. And yes, she's drop dead gorgeous. So if you think that's a crush, I guess you could think a person is beautiful without having a crush on them. I love you, Jazzy Ray. Right? I mean, Supreme. Don't you think she's beautiful? Shit.
Yeah,
You guys, if you don't, man, I'm almost tempted to show you what Supreme looks like. Supreme is drop dead gorgeous. Like, this little picture ain't nothing. And Supreme is drop dead. Period.
So are you, sis? You know how I feel about you, so don't even go there.
No, sis, there's a difference. Okay. You're okay. So anyway, back to what we were talking about.
Yes.
This right here was divine. There's no way to describe it other than divine. Imagine you going through something and then you get an answer. It was a reason, Jasmine. I got the answer. Yes, yes, Jazzy. See about getting the book, and Jazzy, also watch that interview. It's 2 hours long, but while you're cooking, while you're cleaning, while you're laying in bed, listen to it. It will change your life. It will change your life. Yes. Okay, you're right. Yes, JD. Don't play with me, JD. Okay. You could think somebody's beautiful without having a crush. But yeah, it's so funny. You would think that. TC even said she was super gorgeous. Now let's go to TC's page before we go, sis. I gotta show you this.
Oh, yes.
I'm so excited. Girl, I was a little embarrassed because I had a diaper booty because I was on my lady time and I doubled up. So when TC was recording, I could see my butt and I was like, ew. I was so embarrassed. I should have wore jeans, but whatever. I keep it real. Yeah. Maybe that's another reason why I was super emotional, being a woman going through. Wait, TC, where is it? Ooh, she got her juniors. I was so happy for her. She got to go and experience a lot of things in New York. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so this is a beautiful TC. I love her. She came through. She surprised the crap out of me. I just want to show you guys. I had no clue. She sat down. She met an Indian boyfriend. I don't know. Listen, hold up. Wait. I don't know when she came up to me. When did she come up to me?
I have a background in Think We Don't Breathe.
And we may be having something special that I'll announce later. Okay, later. So later. Yeah.
I'd rather wait for a gentle kind of love above sea level. And this time I'll choose my lovers wisely. Look both ways before crossing intersections I cannot come back from.
Listen, these poems were so deep. Like, I would love to share them with you, but I'm not trying to hold anybody up. People got to go to work in the morning. But if you're interested, TC Chronicles has this. She recorded my sister's book club event, and I'm so grateful because I never get to see it back, and just seeing it back was awesome. Hold on.
When I am strong, they call me militant. But did they forget that I am a woman and I could be whatever the hell I want to be? Rule number one, I tell them to stay out of women's business because I see you over there hyperventilating. Especially if things of this to the altar.
Don't settle for mid-dick or men that can't eat pussy.
If you're just coming in, grab. If you came,
okay.
Drama psychologist. They Nelson Vine, J. Rose, amazing folks.
Okay, I didn't know TC was there, so you guys are about to see TC surprise me.
Spring is here. You know who else is here in New York? The woman that we're here to celebrate tonight, she's in the building. I'm talking about lead trauma psychologist, okay? I'm talking about sound bath healing meditation, okay? I'm talking about PhD doctor. Trauma.
Okay, I don't know where it is, TC. But she walked up on me and it shocked the crap out of me. I was super excited. But yeah, you guys, if you want to hear what the doctor has to say, check out TC Chronicles Live. Let me show you. TC Chronicles met some guy that was willing to spend some money on her. He said he's willing to invest in whatever she's got going. So yeah, like TC said, you never know who you'll meet, who you what's the word when you network. She was networking, yeah.
Anyone in this space ever thought about therapy? Anyone receiving therapy? Okay. Oh, I like that. Anyone not receiving therapy right now? Okay. And that's why you give us a lot of perspective on your life. How you
Okay, where's TC's boyfriend? Hold on. I'm just trying to find the guy. He was all up in her lap.
so you flee to your room. Use the coexist
The guy sitting right next to her.
and collect for each other in our families.
Sorry, guys, I don't have the timeline.
You talk about a lot of like individual, right? Like we have to think about what that's like. I'm not a parent. I'm choosing to not parent, but I do have a nephew.
Oh, and this event is so amazing. You get a free book, you get the autograph, everything. I really wish I got to spend more time with TC, but you know, things didn't happen the way I wanted. I'm so mad I cannot find the clip where TC walks in on me and I was like completely shocked. I feel like it is this live that we just left, but I am.
Every single time.
This is kind of a treat and I'll go.
For on this side, we'll have consultations today. If you're gonna
Oh, there goes.
Before I let her explain everything about her practice, I do want you guys to know that we will have consultations today. If you ever thought about seeing a therapist, today is the day. Talk around our living contradiction.
Thank you, Terry. My girl going out and throwing her
contradiction.
Nope.
I have
Find it, y'all.
They love us. So my sister from around the way, literally my sister in real life here doing the live paintings, the production team, Star Time events. They love us on this side.
Okay, sorry. I was just reminiscing a little bit, and unfortunately, I cannot find the part where TC walks up on me. I had no clue she was there. I was texting her like, "Are you okay, sis?" She didn't respond to me. I didn't think she was gonna show, and she showed, and I swear to you, it made a lot of those sad feelings go away when I saw TC. I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah. It's on the Superfans page. Thank you. See, I had no clue. Superfans on Facebook or YouTube? Oh, sis, are you proud of me for like getting this off my chest today?
Yes, I know it's really necessary. So I'm happy you were able to do that because you have to just release it and then move forward, you know?
Yeah, I feel
Are
good.
you feeling better?
Sis, I feel so much better. I feel lighter. Again, I have no problem with peace. I think it's beautiful. It just has to be on your time. It has to be from your heart, your soul.
Yes.
Not feeling like you're doing it to please other people. I have no issues with some of the things that I've said on that live, none. But certain, you guys could put it together if you want. I honestly don't care what anybody makes up at this point. I don't care. Because even when I verbalize how I feel, they get misconstrued it, like Brianna was saying. Misconstrued it or construed it. Y'all gonna construe everything I say. So, you know. I talked about Brianna yesterday on a video or the day before.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I didn't think it would be a reason to talk about the saga anymore, but I felt like, hey, why not give this last little update, will I continue? I probably won't. I probably won't. But I see the engagement, so maybe I should make some dollars.
There's an engagement?
I got a lot of engagement on that video. I was actually shocked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Said that. I'm like, what?
I mean, it's already been said. Many people have been accused of using it for money. So might as well make me some coins. I literally make pennies off of YouTube anyway. Show the one of her in a mirror. Oh yeah. That was on my page.
I love that. I was so jealous. She was kissing up my them cheeks. You
girl,
know, I went to get them cheeks.
First of all, you're gonna be going with Amir. Amir's we're going somewhere with Amir, okay, guys?
Oh, and we are. And he's excited. We talked about it. He's super excited about it. He was smiling like, yes, I can't wait.
Let me see. Oh yeah, she was talking to Amir the other day and he was so happy. Just like he has this thing about voices. He knows your voice. Like with TC, she sings to Amir a lot. She sings to him. Thank you to the person that told me where to find TC's video. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hey, Rachuth, my sister. I didn't get to say hello to you verbally. T with Lulu, I appreciate you. You always show me love. There was a nice young lady in here. She has 3 letters in her name. She said that I think her name was Free or something like that. FRE something. She said that she is a new subscriber, and I'm so thankful for that. I know I will lose some, but I will gain more. And the people that I do gain, they're coming and they're seeing the real me, the genuine me, the person that couldn't hold that anymore. I had to get it out. I had to purge, and oh, it feels so good. Girl, I'm going to sleep good tonight.
Yes.
And I could have been messy. I could have said some really messy things, but I don't want to do that.
No.
I don't. It's not necessary at all.
That's right.
Yes, I am that somebody. Thank you so much. I love you. She said, keep being your authentic self. You guys, it doesn't pay to not be you, because what happens is you'll end up feeling physically ill like I did. And that causes stress. That causes other things that could cause stroke, stuff like that. We don't after a certain age, it's not healthy to hold things inside. And I'm thankful for the ones that allow me to speak and tell them how I feel. Jazzy Ray was there for me the other day, and I appreciate her so much. Everything happens in divine timing. The fact that TC took your mind off things, even for a brief second, proves that she is a true sister. And yes, she is. It is true, because I was crying in the bathroom before the event started. My sister had to give me a pep talk. She didn't know what I was going through. I said, no, sis, it's not you. It's just, I feel sick. Something happened yesterday and I'm feeling away. Listen, she calmed me down when I seen TC. Now let's get into me seeing TC. Okay, is this it? Let me present the screen. And again, thank you to the person that told me where to find it. I appreciate it. I watched it and I.
Here with Sweet she's going live painting. That's her sister right there, y'all. Share her element. Are they for sale? We getting ready to get started. Are the paintings for sale? Beauty and Brains Book Club.
That, I swear, she really shocked me. I was so excited to see her.
Are they for sale?
My stuff looks ugly in the beginning, and then obviously more layers and layers. But I drew one of them in the car and one of them right at the event. So it was very difficult for me to get everything done. So what I did was I took one of them home and I'm going to show you guys how I fix it. And I'm going to the next event. I'm going to give it to the person. Just like you see that girl in the background, sis, with the wrap on her head.
Yes.
That was from the previous event. And I asked the girl, do you want to keep it black and white? Or do you prefer for me to add detail to it? Um, I'll make the girl have whatever your favorite color is. She told me burgundy was her favorite color and turquoise. So that's where that came from. And yeah. So
love it.
Yeah. I think it's a pretty dope event. Like you get
I
paintings.
wish I was back in New York. I swear I would be going to those. I would be there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I would listen, if you ever visit New York, come to my sister's event. Come to my sister's event. You will leave full. You will leave with full of knowledge, and you might meet some good people. You know what I'm saying?
And this is in where's her events?
Brooklyn.
Oh my gosh, Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I used to hate going to Brooklyn when I lived in New York. Like they seemed like such a troop from the Bronx to Brooklyn. Oh my gosh. Unless you're driving, of course.
Exactly. Brooklyn, I can't stand the parking shit. Break room. She said, I've been posting y'all on my community board without permission and unapologetically. Girl, I need to check out your freaking board. I haven't been on YouTube as I used to because I'm a lot. We'll catch up tomorrow because we'll talk tomorrow.
I've actually seen it on break rooms and I've been supporting, liking. Definitely so cute. She has been representing for sure.
I love it. Thank you. And I'm pretty sure you liked it too, sis, when you seen it.
Oh, I did. I was like, oh my gosh, look at my nephew. Look at TC. Wow.
I really do love Break Room. Thank you. Thank you for supporting Amir. She loves her some Amir. He is knocked out, by the way, you guys. So don't say I'm not mothering my child. He is knocked out. Again, that was an amazing experience. And imagine coming to visit from New York. TC talks about that type of stuff on her channel with the ladies of Superfans. Mina, Steph, they talk about gaslighting and stuff like that. And TC was able to come to this event and just listen to the doctor and get a book that has to do with breaking the cycle. And she has a podcast where she tries to help people break the cycle. I thought that was divine, period. But I'm gonna play a little bit more and then probably.
My baby. I came out, girl.
I was trying to show her my eye. She was like, girl, please. It's not even that serious. But I'm not going to lie to you. The day before, I don't know. No, I'm not going to do it to you because I asked you if I could show you my eye and you were like,
no, punk.
So I'm not going to show you guys because when I had my eye covered with the, it was for a reason. Okay. It was pretty gory looking. And I was blessed that after those 2 days passed, I think a day and a half, the swelling went down, and I was able to go wearing glasses. So it doesn't look bad at all, you guys. I just have this swelling here, and you can see my stitch. If I come closer, you'll see it, and that'll be gross. I was trying to pull it in the bathroom, and I told Supreme, "Oh, it looks like flesh.
Yeah.
It's flesh."
And I'm so happy you didn't pull it, sis. Oh my gosh.
Because he took my stitches out already. I had stitches all under here, guys. It was like black stitches all under here. So when he took those out, I thought that was it. I didn't think I had anything else to remove. Now it's probably going to take like about 2 more weeks for my eye to settle to where it's not swollen over here. But that's it. I'm so free. I feel good.
I can tell. I can tell you're so good right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he said.
Where's Amir? Amir's over there knocked out. Or is it that you want me to show my baby with TC? Okay. She wants me to show my baby with TC. That's what it is. Let's get it. Okay. I think it's on my page. And then we'll keep it moving. Damn it. Did I do the wrong thing? I did. I did the wrong thing. Okay. That was... Sorry, y'all. You guys, y'all could look at my stuff on my page. I done posted my baby with no, I was asking where he was, but yes, play the video. No, I'll play it on another time because I messed up and I clicked off of the video part, and I'm gonna have to look for it. Amir is over there knocked out, snoring. Now that I feel good, I feel better, I'm going to go warm something up for me to eat, a little snack, and I'll come back tomorrow. It'll be on something else. You're definitely settling in a new high vibrations, new beginnings, sis. Oh, speaking of new beginnings, I don't know who it was that said this to me, whether it was you, Supreme, or Jasmine Dickey. The day that I was so sick and crying about the shit that I did that I didn't agree with, Jasmine or you said rain means new beginnings, and it was raining like crazy. And I did not even think about that. So thank you, Jazzy Ray, for pointing that out. New beginnings, y'all. Stay true to yourself at all times. If you don't stay true to yourself, that's not loving yourself. You got to love yourself enough to be true so that you won't experience how I felt. To wake up feeling regret is not a good feeling. To feel like I wish I didn't, woulda, shoulda, coulda, doesn't feel good. So be true to yourself at all times. Period. Yeah. Period. Even if it's going to upset people. See, I did this live today knowing it's going to upset some people. And guess what? I don't care. I don't. Anymore. New beginnings. Yes.
Definitely new beginnings. And
new beginnings. Sis, is there anything you want to say?
No, I'm just happy that you was able to get it off your chest, because a part of you, like, you felt you disappointed yourself, and that's where you was having the hardest time moving forward. Like, man, it's like you disappointed yourself by trying to please other people or try to make other people feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Make other people feel comfortable, and ultimately that made you feel uncomfortable in the end, and it made you have to deal with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
All do. Everything is shut down, and you're stuck with your thoughts and with the reality of what happened, and you have to sit in that, and you did, and it wasn't a good feeling. So I'm happy that you're able to make peace with yourself, forgive yourself. This is a learning. We learn, we grow, and we just move differently next time if we ever put in this position again. So I'm proud of you, sis.
Thank you. That means a lot to me. It does. I mean, another thing that means a lot to me is the fact that I can come to you and express myself, and you will give me nothing but good advice. Um, there were a few people that don't feel like I should address things, and I think you
And
didn't want me
so,
to address
yeah,
it.
I'm one
You
of those
didn't want
people.
me to. Yeah.
I'm one of those people like, sis, no, just don't.
She tells me no.
I do.
She tells
Because
me
I know
no.
how they're gonna. I know how they're gonna spin it, and I just hate. It just angers. At one point when I used to be very engaged and interacting with people and defending, because I know how they turn and switch things up and make it seem like you're crazy, and I'm like, this is false, and this I don't want this narrative to be spread wild like wildfire. You know what I'm saying? So it just bothers me when I see you getting attacked unjustifiably. Like, this is not right. This is not fair. And it does make me very upset. You know how I get. So I have to literally pull away and just shut it down so I don't see it, because I'm going to respond.
I
And
know.
just hate that. So a lot of the times I will say, sis, please, you could talk to me about it. It's not worth it. But in this case, I feel like no one can tell you how you feel. You already know what the repercussions will be. You know what people are going to say. We have been down this road a million times, so we can just speak for what it's going to be. But you still have to be free to speak your truth and say how you truly feel. And when you was telling me like, I'm going to go live, I'm just like, okay, about what? I didn't know what it was going to be about. I'm like, oh gosh. And I'm just happy that you were able to do it. And, I'm always going to support you. Even if I don't agree, I'm honest with you. And I thank you for even being able to take love and criticism or critiquing and things, because we don't always agree on certain things, but we're always real with each other. Even with you tell me things I may not want to hear, or things I don't see or I don't agree. We're always real with each other. And I love that about us. Like,
I love it too. And I love the fact that you don't agree with everything that I do. She does try to talk me out of stuff. And most of the time, it's a fail. But
yes. But I love that. All you can do is give your advice, and it's your life to live. And I support. I'm like, listen, do what you want, but I didn't see it that way. I don't feel like you should, because this is going to happen. And, I'm always looking at the full picture, but at the end of the day, you have to live in your truth, and you have to live with yourself. No one can speak for you, and no one can tell you what you should and should not do. You can get advice, but at the end of the day, it's how you feel led to move. And this been on your heart for some days now, and you needed to release this and let it go. And it's been a burden on you. Like, I wasn't true to myself, and that hurts me more than anybody else. It hurts you.
yeah, it hurts me. I'm being fake to myself. Why? And I do recognize that people are doing things continuously to get me to start doing what I usually do, making subliminals, calling stuff out. But you can continue doing it. I'm not going to do it anymore, because what I'm doing is I'm giving you all the power um to make me look crazy. I always prove my point, but y'all still got me out in these streets looking like, let's get into it. Let me show you what they got me looking like out in these streets. And it's okay, because I said I was going to share this with you. I thought this was hilarious. Ashley Gatlin, I can't get mad at you. That was funny. That was funny. Let me see. Where is it? Hopped out in surprise. Okay, let me just use this background. I think I saved it as a. Hold on, before my thing dies. Give me a second. Hold up. Oh, sister. I feel so much better.
I can tell. I love it. Oh my God, Queen Dree is hilarious.
What'd she say?
Queen Dree, let me tell you, I'm still a work in progress, but I know myself, and when I go there, it's not good. So I know I have to protect my sanity, because I will pop off, and
She be popping
it's
up.
like I'll be dead serious. Like, it's no. Whew. So it's I'm still there, but I know how I need to regulate myself, because it's not like I can get to these people. And I'll be wanting to at times, I promise you. But that's not the thing to do.
My laptop is dying. Hold up. I went to go plug it. Girl, I gotta go on a diet, honey, because I was not
Oh my
like.
gosh, sis. You and I both, you know how we have to do it. We literally have to do it.
Hello.
Like,
First of
oh
all, I
God.
do everything last minute. It's not a good thing. My cousin is getting married out of the country
When? What month?
May 30th. And
May.
here's the thing. Everybody bought their tickets. I never did because obviously, I'm not working. I don't have money like that to be doing stuff. So I kept thinking to myself, I got to be there for my cousin. I got to be there for my cousin. And I just got a call yesterday that so many people canceled and I feel terrible. So I'm like, let me see if I could call the because once you miss a deadline, they don't add you. I'm gonna see, since a bunch of people dropped out to come to her wedding, if I could find a way. I will do anything I can in my power to show up for my cousin.
Yes. Wow.
And I've never been to that part of the country, y'all. I'm excited.
Oh my goodness. You gotta tell me behind the scenes.
Yes,
I'm
I am.
going.
If I actually go, I
Mhm.
will definitely show you guys, but I don't want to go looking like this, honey. I seen what I look like in TC's video, child. I need to get it together.
You and I both, sis. We're gonna do it. Like, seriously. We're in April, pretty much. April's here. April, May. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I have somewhere to go in May, but it's only to Tennessee. But I still want to look, I want to lose a little bit.
We can do it. You already told
Wait.
me we're gonna do the cabbage thing. Let's do it.
Yeah, and I bought it and I never made it. I'm so
Bad girl.
I know, wasted that good.
Don't play with me. Look at what I am that somebody said. Ashley G had you spot on. I hollered. She sure the hell did. You guys.
I was, I was cracking up. We was cracking up behind the scenes. I was like, oh my gosh.
Tell me why I kept watching it over and over. I said, damn, she really got me. All right, hold on. Let me read this real quick because I did talk to Blueberry Boots, such a sweetheart. She told me, sweet ma, you need to start reading your comments. Okay? We're here for you. Please read your comments. And you know what, Blueberry, I'm going to take that and I'm going to make sure that because when I'm writing in somebody's chat, I do want them to pay attention to what I'm saying. So I will, this hurts a little bit. Sorry. I will make sure to try to acknowledge people as much as I can. It's very hard when you're doing multiple things. It kind of like looking for videos, then being late on comments. So please excuse me on that. Gold Digger says, and I love the name Gold Digger. Sweet Ma, we are only accountable to ourselves, no one else. So go forth and live your life without regret. We've got one life to live. Be gentle on yourself. God bless you. And God bless you, Gold Digger. That right there, so happy I read it. She said this or he said this to me. Gold Digger said this to me, but this goes for all of you. Period. Queen G said her video was funny. I watched it like 5 times. Queen G, I watched it more than 5. Amora said she been talking in your chat for the last 3 days. She thinks she may be blocked. I would never block Amora. Even when Amora, let me see if I have her blocked. I will unblock her. Even when Amora and I were not seeing eye to eye, never blocked her. Ever. And you guys know, even when we weren't seeing eye to eye, all I did was say mean things. Like, fuck that bitch. Fuck her. You know what I mean? I never did anything bad. So I'm happy that she acknowledged that. When I went on her platform, she was like, sweet mom, no matter what I did to you, you ain't never fight back. And you want to know why? This is why. Just like Ashley Gatlin pointed out how I am, here we go. So embarrassing, but funny.
Miss Norbury had us write out apologies to people that we'd hurt in our lives.
Alyssa, I'm sorry I called you a gap-toothed bitch. It's not your fault you're so gap-toothed.
Gretchen, I'm sorry I laughed at you that time you got diarrhea at Barnes & Noble. And I'm sorry I told everyone about it. And I'm sorry for repeating it now.
Laura, I don't hate you because you're fat. You're fat because I hate you.
I just wish we could all get along like we used to in middle school. I wish that I could bake a cake made out of rainbows and smiles and we'd all eat it, be happy.
She doesn't even go here.
Do you even go to this school?
No, I just have a lot of feelings.
Everybody up.
Miss Norbury had us write out apologies to people that we'd hurt in our lives.
Sorry, not sorry. Playing it one more time. This is too funny. Okay. Let's zoom in so you guys can see the names on the screen. Okay. I thought this was hilarious. Ashley G. You are a funny chick. Okay. Funny.
Alyssa, I'm sorry I called you a gap-toothed bitch. It's not your fault you're so gap-toothed.
Gretchen, I'm sorry I laughed at you that time you got diarrhea at Barnes & Noble. And I'm sorry I told everyone about it. And I'm sorry for repeating it now.
Laura, I don't hate you because you're fat. You're fat because I hate you.
I just wish we could all get along like we used to in middle school. I wish that I could bake a cake made out of rainbows and smiles and we'd all eat it, be happy.
She doesn't even go here.
Do you even go to this school?
No, I just have a lot of feelings.
Everybody up.
I would say, okay.
Sis, I never noticed the names when I watched it. Oh my God.
So do you see
Yeah.
how on point that was?
Yes. Wow. She's a mess. That was
okay. I cannot, like, how do you get mad at something like that? Like, you're right. Like, who is the one that's always talking about their feelings? My feelings. Well, guess what? Your feelings matter, guys. Your feelings matter. And that's why I'm on here, because mine do. I didn't like how I was feeling, so I came on here to tell you guys, be true to yourselves at all times. And to the one person that showed me love tonight on the Cash App, I want to thank you extra. Thank you so much. Open book. It means a lot to me. I love you. Okay, I definitely understand Supreme. Oh, Queen G said that a while ago. Hee hee. Oh, you love these glasses? Thank you. I have so many. But I thought that was hilarious, wasn't it? Definitely hilarious. See? She said definitely.
that was
She has a part two to it, sweet ma. Oh, really?
Oh, I want to see it.
I want to see
Part
it too.
two.
Girl, that was funny. Okay. Where's the part two? I don't see it. Where is it? It says, oh, part two of the apology marathon. Okay, it's on her video, not her shorts. Whew, that was funny. Okay, let me share the screen with you guys. Her name is Ashley G with E. I thought it was her last name.
Can I just say that we don't have a click problem at this school?
Oh,
and
no.
some of us
It's
shouldn't
no
have to
good.
take this workshop because some of us are just victims in the situation.
That's probably true. How many of you have ever felt personally victimized by Regina George? Good. Okay, who's
Wait, can you hear this? Because it's so tiny and I have the volume all the way up. I tried to zoom in so you guys could see. This is as far as I can zoom in on the video. Can you see it? Sistika?
Kind of small, but it's kind of small, but I can see it.
Okay. Oh, that sucks.
next? Who's next? Katie. Do you have anything you want to own up to?
Yes. No.
Next. Who's next? Keep it going.
Oh my god, it's her dream come true, diving into a big pile of girls.
Okay, yeah, I've got an apology. So, I have this friend who is a new student this year, and I convinced her that it was to mess up Regina George's life. So, I had her pretend to be friends with Regina, and then she would come to my house after, and we would just laugh about all the dumb stuff Regina said. And we gave her this candy bar things that would make her gain weight, and we turned her best friends against her. And then, oh yeah, Katie. You know my friend Katie. She made out with Regina's boyfriend and then convinced him to break up with her. Oh God! And
Oh
we
my
gave you foot cream instead
gosh.
of face wash.
Yo, Amora. She sent, okay, hold on. That is so sweet. Amora sent me a Cash App in your chat, but you can't see my comments. Girl, I'm about to unblock you. I never blocked you. But thank you for this Cash App. Amora, so sweet. Okay, I'm gonna unblock you while I play this. Hold on.
Oh God! I am so sorry, Regina. Really, I don't know why I did it. I guess it's probably because I've got a big lesbian crush on you. Suck on that!
Regina! Regina, wait, I didn't mean for that to happen. Find out that everyone hates me? I don't care. Regina, please! Regina, stop! Do you know what everyone says about you? They say that you're a homeschooled jungle freak who's a less hot version of me. Yeah, so don't try to act so innocent. You can take that fake apology and shove it right up your hairy...
And that's how Regina George died. No, I'm totally kidding. But she did get hurt.
Okay, I totally missed the end part, but hopefully you guys got to see the clip. I figured this will be the easiest way for me to unblock Amora is do it on my phone, but I don't know how to do it. Setting account. Nope. I'll figure it out in a second. But yeah, if you're in here, Amora, I did say what you did the other day. I think it was a beautiful thing. But some things just didn't feel right to me. So I had to come on here today to kind of do like a testimony to always be true to yourself. What's an example of being true to yourself is what Callie did. Some people might not agree, but Callie was being true to himself. He's not ready to address something. He wasn't going to do it just to please everyone. I'm a people pleaser. That is something I don't like about myself, and that's something I need to change. And I acknowledge that I am this way. Not playing victim, just being real. Sis, is there anything else you want to say while I try to figure out how to unblock Amora? This pisses me off. That I can't figure it out.
How to unblock her?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I did it.
You did it? Found it? Okay.
I did it. Yeah, so I had no clue she was blocked, honestly. There's a few people I need to unblock that were in her chat saying, "Sweet Ma, please unblock me." And I'm like, dang, I didn't know you was blocked.
Yeah, so many people were blocked. Oh my gosh, just from everyone's channel. I'm surprised I didn't get blocked. But I kind of backed away because I was getting too angry. I said, I can't do this. I'm not going to watch. I'm not going to watch.
Listen. Oh, testing. Hi. Talk about it with Amora. Much respect to you.
Oh, there she goes.
I can see you.
Can you see me now? Yep, we can see you.
Amora, you see, people didn't really hate you, girl. We didn't really hate you. Well, I never said I hated you. I just said I didn't like you. I never thought I could have a conversation with her. You remember I said what did I say? I was like, the first time we talked with her on Jaffe's panel, I was like, I couldn't breathe. Like, she was driving me insane.
Oh my God. You know, I used to go through convulsions with Amora. I could not stand her, yo. Like, I could not watch her channel. It would get me so angry. I'm like, no. But then it's like there was like a turning point where I was able to tolerate her, and then I was able to, like, you know what, she's actually kind of funny and she's actually all right. I respect that she's real. Even if I don't agree with her tactics, I don't agree with what she's saying. I love and I can appreciate someone who's authentic to who they are. And I feel like she's a very authentic, genuine person.
Yes. She really is. She might have done some things I didn't like, but that doesn't take away from her having a huge heart. You can tell she has a huge heart. She does. She says, "Okay, great. Thanks for unblocking me. Now I can stop hiding." Good. Yeah, see, everybody's welcoming Amora. I'm gonna tell you that was probably, when I tell you genuinely, me going up there was mainly for Amora. That's why I went up there. It wasn't to take over her panel. It wasn't for anything other than to talk to her. And things turned a little different, but I'm not going to regret everything. Let's get that clear.
Yes.
But things took a turn that I didn't like. That's all. Amora's using her powers for good now.
I love it. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Turn that negative into something positive, and now you're more powerful that way using your.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Lavette sent me something. There's a lot of people that didn't like me before that are actually being very kind, and it means a lot to me. There was a young lady that had been watching me secretly, and she never told me. I personally know her, and she's been looking out for me lately. She's been writing me and giving me good advice. She actually reminds me of you, Supreme.
Really?
Yes, when I tell you, she was telling me, please don't go live about this. Don't address it. Just take it in stride. Move on. Be peaceful. She was literally reminding me of you as far as guiding me in the right direction. But then you know what she said?
What?
You're gonna do what you want anyway. I already know.
She already knows it. Yes.
She said that yesterday, and then I was like, no, you're right. I'm gonna take your advice. I'm not gonna go live about it. And then I woke up this morning and I still felt like I needed to address it. And I said, fuck it. She goes, fuck it. You're going to do what you want. Go ahead. I'm here. And I don't regret it. I feel good. Period.
Definitely.
She definitely is funny, Queen Dree said. But after a while, she grew on me. At first, I couldn't stand her. I've never been in a situation like that to where I couldn't. When I say sipoteli, I could not tolerate her.
Yes.
Cataleya's world sister. She reminds me of you too. I don't know if you know who she is. Cataleya, gorgeous. How are you, Cataleya? But yeah, I could not stand Amora to the point where if I saw her name, it would. Ugh. But then one day I clicked on one of her lives and I laughed. I said, this woman is funny.
Yes.
I don't hate her. I just don't. And I was trying to understand where this was coming from. It's like, but people kept thinking that me and her worked together. And I was just like, no, I like her. That's all.
That was pissing me off too when they were trying to throw you under the bus saying, and I'm like, this is not true. Like, I know for a fact you have never spoke to her. I remember when Amara slid in your DMs and you let me know and you was like, oh, I think I'm gonna respond. I'm like, do not respond. Why the F? And I'm like, why is she hitting you up? No, we don't care. Like, no, don't respond to her. Like, she has some nerve. And then you deleted it and she never seen it. But it's like, how can people have this rumor going when both you and Amora both said plenty of times, it wasn't me. I never spoke to her.
See, that right there was me being true to myself. Like, um going with my gut. Okay, so I went and I deleted it because I was like, this might be used against me one day. So always go with your gut. It took time, but now me and Amora see are cordial, however you want to put it. It took time, and I feel like it means more when you actually like allow, how do you say, you know how you get to know somebody before when you're like dating them, and that's how you know this person is for you. It's slow and steady always wins the race. It just always does.
It does.
Don't rush things. It wasn't rushed. I'm happy you're good, Catalea. Okay. She says, oh, hold on. Let me read this. Tell me something good. Me and Amora never got our conversation that night, laughing my ass off. I wish you did.
I know. I wish I was able to join too. I was like, doggone it. I would have jumped on that live with Amora because I.
Oh, thank you, Amora. She said, I didn't think you took over my panel. I enjoyed having you up there. Amora, you're going to think I'm so corny, but not like you couldn't stay up there by yourself. I kept saying, I can't leave her up here by herself. Like, I don't know. I'm so weird. Like, after people started leaving, I was like, I don't want to just leave her. And at least if I'm up here, me and her could have some sort of dialogue and keep the crowd entertained. So I stayed up there. And plus, I really went up there to talk to her, to be honest with you. So as long as you feel better now, sweet ma, that's all that matters. Take me as I am. Thank you. I feel great. I feel amazing. Jazzy Ray says Amora definitely earned respect. Yes.
Definitely.
That's how I started watching Amora. Click on one of her videos and her lives and started laughing. T Willie. Amora, she's very, very, very talented, and she's the type of person where I can't click off. Once I click on, it's a problem. I can't click off. She keeps my attention. She just does. And again, if I didn't say it, Lavette, thank you so much for the Cash App. I really appreciate that, Lavette. Yeah, so Mom of Three says, yes, some of us always saw the good in her. Glad the sides are neighbors now. I love it. Right. Thank you, Catalea. Who cares what people think? Catalea, I know this live probably makes no sense to you because you're not in this mess of a saga that was. But if you can tune in, like rewatch it, you'll see what I mean. Like I get signs, and I really felt like I got a sign, a divine sign the day after I was feeling terrible. And I don't care what nobody says. And then, Amora, you probably don't know because you were probably still live. I tuned into your live, Amora. I was deciding whether I was going to do this or not. And you had read a comment, this comment right here. Hold up.
Gloria says self-love means taking care of your own needs and not sacrificing your well-being to please others. Exactly. Being nice and kind to yourself. You know?
So I thought to myself, if I love myself, I need to be true to myself. And I came on and I decided to do this live. That's why I did it so late. I literally needed a sign. And then when I clicked on Amora's live, that was a sign for me. And I sent it to you. And I told you, I said, if this isn't a sign, fuck it. I'm going live. I don't care.
That was definitely a sign.
Because if I really truly love myself, why am I going to sit there and suffer in silence and not let you guys know how I truly felt? It was bothering me so much, and I got it out, and I'm grateful. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Cheryl sent me something on a Cash App. I appreciate that. Amora is really a sweetheart. Wait, hold on. No, I'm talking about on Javi's live when she was on there when Jeannie's asked, oh, you didn't get to talk to her then. Okay. Lavette says, Amora is really a sweetheart. Yeah, I can see it. She's very entertaining. Queendry, yes. Look at Break Room. I love me some Break Room. You never bashed Amora either. I think that was the problem. I know I never really said much. Like Amora, but I don't really think I said too much. I probably said, fuck that. Like I would say stuff like that, you know. But I never, I don't know. I just didn't. It was funny when she was like, no matter what I did, she just wouldn't do anything back. So I just let it go. I've told Amora a few times she will have a talk show regardless of the saga. I told her that. Yes, me too. Thanks for the kind words. I always spoke of your talents as well. Keep up the good work. See? And that's one thing I respected about her. Even though she would diss me, she would compliment me and say, Sweet Ma knows what she's doing. Sweet Ma is good at what she does. She would give me credit. Aww. Thank you. Catalea said, I actually watch your stuff all the time. I just don't be in the chat as much, so I know. Thank you, Catalea. That means a lot. Oh my God, Catalea has her hair wrapped just like the girl. I should paint you, Catalea, because that's a pretty picture. And I bet you people will want to buy the painting if I did it. If you guys don't know, that's what she really looks like on her little avatar. Gorgeous, just like my sister, supreme goddess.
Oh, just like my gorgeous sis.
Oh, sis, don't play. I might even paint you with the, the picture with the African garb on your head.
Oh, yes, you love that. Oh my gosh.
Yes, I might paint that. People will buy it. I won't tell nobody it's you though.
Okay.
But
that would be awesome.
Don't tell nobody it's you. But people are gonna want to buy it. I made copies, you guys. I'm so excited to tell you. D-Ham, I'm glad it's over too. I hope it's completely over, but I'm glad. Next time I'm going to be more what's the word? I'm going to stand on how I feel in the moment. If it takes time to forgive somebody, just allow that time to come.
That's it. You got to honor yourself and be yourself first.
Mm-hmm. And I feel good. Oh, D-Ham and Break Room are cool now. That's awesome. They had a little tiff the other day. Get it? Tiff. They had a little thing the other day. I'm so happy that they're cool. That means a lot because Break Room, she's the type of person, if you could tell, she don't want to have no problem with nobody. She's like that lover.
Yes.
But we need another Sweet Ma and Amora collab. That would be cool.
That would be fun.
Oh, see? Aw, he called her queen. That's awesome. How you doing, Khaki? You said, hope my son is well. He is good. He's over there knocked out right now. He's snoring a little bit. Hi, Mel MCC. Oh, this is so awesome right now. I say Jerome in the house. I say Jerome. Hey, Jerome. Everyone hit the like button, girl. Cash App, Sweet Ma. Yes, thank you for the. I never seen baby blue hearts. That's cute.
Me too.
I never seen baby blue.
I might have to update my phone. I've never seen that color either.
Yeah, I need to update mine because that's actually cute. Cheryl says, hello, Amora. See, everybody's showing love. I love it. What do you think about the Diddy raid, Sweet Ma? Let's just say this. This is the time for everybody that's been doing bad to be exposed. Period.
And I'm here for it. I'm honestly here for it. Let them.
It's time.
It's time, honestly, because he's been doing dirt for too long and he's done a lot of bad things to a lot of people. And his time is up.
And actually, I honestly thought he was going to get away with it because the thing that happened to Biggie is no,
Mm.
we know.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to Biggie, we know. So, what happened to Kim, we know. The ones that can see through, we know. So, yeah, his time has come. And I think we should do a live where we just talk about whatever's going on. We could talk about the Diddy stuff. We could just talk about other stuff. This one in particular, this live was literally just to get how I felt off of my chest. And, just want to move on. I just want to move on. She called me. Wait, she called me. We got that thing right. I'm happy you guys got it right.
I love that.
I love it. You love it too, right, sis?
I do. Good to hear.
Mm-hmm. Makes me so happy. Oh, Nina got the baby blue hearts too. Okay.
So this is the thing. Let me check something. Let me see real quick.
I only have dark blue hearts.
Oh, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna act like I'm sending hearts.
Miss Karan wants a Diddy breakdown live. Girl, listen, don't make me get in my little lovely tea deep dive. I will make a video breaking down a lot of the things that Diddy has gotten away with.
Or some things. Because Karma is here and Karma didn't forget a daggone thing. Oh my gosh, I see the baby blue hearts. I have them.
You have it?
Yes, you have to check the emoji search bar for all the hearts. I do see baby blue now.
You know what it is? You think it's that nobody ever paid attention to the baby blue? It was just that one that was in the corner nobody cared for? Because
yes.
I never seen baby blue.
Me neither.
Dreamy is so sweet. Dreamy says, stay beautiful. You're so talented. Love you so much. Thank you, Dreamy. I appreciate that. This is his karma for Kim and Biggie. Yes. And we could say somebody else too. Pac, maybe.
Oh yes, he definitely has something to do with that for sure.
Tell me.
He's done a lot. He is.
Yes, and he's going to pay. And it's sad because his children are going to pay for his. They're going to pay for it as well. I pay for my father's sins, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
I pay for my father's sins, and I'm going to pray about it to be washed of it all because I'm tired of living like this, y'all. I really am. I feel like I'm living in karma. My eye is hurting me a little bit. You can see the puffiness.
Yeah. Yeah.
It feels like it.
I can tell that once the swelling goes down, sis. How you feeling about it? Because it's looking good to me. I can see like past the swelling once it's down, the shape and everything. Are you loving it? Can you see what I see, or you can't really see it yet?
I could see it. I'm kind of happy, but I'm nervous.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm a bit nervous. Can you believe, girl? So my ex that I told you about, the very, very handsome looking one that got married and everything.
Oh, yes.
I guess saw that I had a problem with my eye and messaged me like, "Are you okay?" And it was weird because I haven't talked to him since Amir was 3 years old.
Sis, what?
Yeah.
He hit you up?
He hit me up, girl. I was shocked, but I'm straight on that. It's just, it was a shock because he ghosted me when Amir was 3, I think. Was Amir 3 or 2? Yeah, he just like disappeared. And then next thing I know, I saw he got married and I was like, oh, we never talked. Left it alone. No, Amir was 1.
He was 1.
Because it was 2018. Amir was born in 2017,
yeah.
Yeah, Amir was 1. Amir's 7 now. So imagine hearing from an ex because they see that your eye, something's wrong with your eye. So yeah, it is what it is.
Interesting.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Definitely.
Tiff is an awesome person. I love Tiff. I love her vibes. Very positive and peaceful. Yes, I love her too.
I agree. She's cool.
Oh, hey, tell me something good said. They talked about Cat Williams when he tried to warn the people. Yeah, they said he was crazy. How you like him now? Listen, I don't know if you guys notice, but the people that they like to call crazy
all the truth tellers are crazy.
are always, yes. Truth tellers get called crazy all the time, and it's okay. You know, Callie had said something to me. He said, there's more of them than there are us. Get it? There's because if you're a truth teller, you're a truth teller. If you're a black sheep, you're a black sheep. There's more of other types of people versus the truth tellers and whatnot, the crazies. If you're crazy, if you're a truth teller, more power to you. Don't let nobody think you're crazy.
So true.
Okay. Let me hurry up. What? Did you hear about the dead bodies found in Jackson, Mississippi behind the jail? No, Tea with Lulu. I'm about to look it up after I get off this live. That sounds scary.
Oh yeah, I did hear about it, but I don't know much about it, but it did come across my timeline months ago about that.
That sounds scary.
I've been
tuning. Oh, Tina's testimony. I love you. I forgot to hit her up to tell her I was going live. You know, a lot of times I forget to tell you guys, even you. Sometimes
I feel like I happen to catch it. I'm like, sis, I didn't even know you was going live. I would have, you always just though. I just happen to see it later, much later. I'm like, you went live today? Oh my gosh. I'm listening to it right now.
Yeah, I forget because I go on a whim. Angel, she's the sweetest. She says, love you. Glad you feel better. I love you too, Angel. Angel, she's an amazing person. She's an amazing supporter. No matter what, whenever we are going through something, like let's say something is happening, she doesn't turn her back on me. She comes to me, and I appreciate that. Angel, you're an angel. All the blue hearts. Bettina's testimony. I'm so sorry I didn't reach out to you. I love you. Yeah, you know what? Sweet Ma, now you have been giving all my hearts. Oh, I get all the colors. Ooh. Oh, no, Tiff, you keep the broken heart. We're not breaking each other's hearts, sis. We're going to stay together. Let's stay together. Yeah. I heard his daughter have been staying with Kimora Lee Simmons for a while. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be another live. We're gonna talk about it. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Hey, Miss Sexy Ray. How you doing? And I appreciate people that support. And what's the word? You know that there's some people that are afraid to type in the chat because they might get blocked and stuff. I appreciate those proud supporters that will come in your chat and go in other people's chat. Because guess what? We're grown here. Just because certain people don't get along doesn't mean that you shouldn't support who you want to support. And Miss Sexy Ray, I appreciate you for that, for always showing up, showing out for everybody. Period. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. I notice. We don't get the notifications. It sucks because a lot of us that have YouTube channels, our stuff is hidden for whatever reason.
It's true.
Yeah. Hey, JB. JB, I want to thank you too. JB loves everybody. JB shows up for everybody's chats. And there's no question about it. She's proud to type. And I love that. And I'm grateful. I love you, JB. Yeah, see? Haha. Thank you, D-Ham, for actually staying. That actually means a lot to me. That you are in here and you're still chatting. It means a lot. Oh, yes. You want to do 2B tomorrow? Let's do 2B tomorrow. My girl that I told you that was in my DMs trying to, calm me down. She didn't want me to be messy today. She told me tonight should have been Tubi Tuesday or something. But we'll do Tubi tomorrow. Yeah, for sure. I can't wait. I've been holding off on watching Tubi just so I could watch with you guys. So that means a lot if I'm not watching Tubi because I want to watch with y'all. Okay. They become my little friends, going to the movies with your friends and stuff. Okay. Okay. Oh, JB, Amir loves you too. Sweet Ma, the voice that says what people think but won't say. Tell me something good. That's why the other day I seen you. I said, please hit me up. I wanted to talk to you because I know that you're that voice. And I said, let me talk to her because I needed to let this out. And it feels so good that I did. I was going to consult with you first, but I did it anyway. Hey, it's Miss Mel's to you. How are you? I didn't know you had a channel, so I subscribed to it, I think yesterday. Was it? I subscribed to you yesterday. Sometimes I don't know who has a channel. I just see y'all in the chat. I didn't know Big Cheese had a channel until I subscribed and I seen he was making videos. I just thought he was a subscriber. See, and he's pretty good at entertaining his crowd too. He's peaceful and I enjoy that. I love you, sweet Ma. Looking forward to Tubi night. Dimples, I love you so much.
Tubi.
Dimples is the sweetest. Like, sis, she's so sweet. She was in the hospital at one point and she would be in our lives and it was getting her through. Like she'd be in break rooms lives playing games and it got her through while she was in the hospital. So little do you content creators know, you make a lot of a big difference in people's lives. There's some people that don't have any friends that they talk to and we have become their friend through the screen. They look forward to hearing from us. So I guess I'm going to try my best to keep showing up and showing out because there's somebody out there that wants to hear from me. Never let people dim your light, sis. You are truly gifted and you have a big heart. No one can take that from you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Check your DM when you get a chance. Miss Karan, I will. Okay, so what I'm going to do, because I feel like Papa is going to wake up. No, he's not. He's snoring too much for him to wake up. Love and unity, peace. I love that name. Love, unity, and peace. Greetings, sweet Ma in chat. Much love, unity, peace. Beautiful. Thank you for coming by. Yeah. The way he's snoring, I think best thing for me to do is just lay next to him and watch something until I fall asleep. But before I go, can y'all give me this advice? I took out chicken from the freezer last week and I kept it out until it defrosted. I wanted to cook it, but every single day I'm like not in the mood to cook. Whether it be I'm sad, I'm tired, I just have all these moods where I don't want to cook. So I put the chicken in a bowl with water in it and I covered it and I put it in the fridge. It's been in the fridge for a week and 2 days. Is that chicken going to make me sick? Should I throw it out?
I don't eat chicken, but I would say throw it away. I would not eat that chicken.
Okay.
But I don't know. The people that eat chicken, see what they say.
Okay, because I defrosted it and I left it in the fridge. So it's just sitting in the everybody's telling me to throw it out. Okay.
Okay. I thought so. I'm like, I don't think you should eat that chicken.
Shit. I feel terrible for throwing it out. I'm going to throw it out because everybody is telling me to throw it out. Okay. I've had food poisoning before. I can't.
Oh, it's terrible.
I can't do it. Okay. Throw it out. Fuck it. All right. Throw it out, please. Miss Mel said, please. Okay. Okay. Not one person said, it's safe to eat. It's been in the fridge. I'm mad because I really love chicken.
Oh, I know. Darn, I hate throwing out food too. Like, I hate to waste food. It really bothers me. So I can understand. But you got it. That's going to make you sick for sure.
I'll ask my friend to take me to the grocery store tomorrow so I could get new chicken.
Yes. Get some fresh.
Because what a price to pay. 4 pieces of chicken thighs that cost $6 and me get sick. Like,
oh, that's the worst. Food poisoning? Oh my gosh.
Okay. Listen, my light sister, our light goddess, because she's a goddess and she's a light bearer. She's a sister, just said I wouldn't trust it. That means I'm going to throw it in the trash right after this live so that I'm not tempted to clean it and cook it. Let that guilt go away. Throw it out. Okay. You know what? You guys don't understand. I need you in my life. Thank you so much, because I'll be doing some dumb shit. So it's pretty cool to have people that can just help me out. And that might seem minor to you, but I've been every single day saying to myself, should I throw it out? Should I? No, let me cook it now. I was thinking after I got off this live, I would go in the kitchen to like cut off all the excess fat and pull the hairs and clean it so that I could season it. But because I thought of it before getting off the live, let me ask them first before I go clean it. So yeah, thank you. I think I have like a couple of slices of pizza that I'll just warm up and eat now because I'm so hungry. And after that, I want to go on a diet. I'm not even lying to you guys. I'm gonna.
You have May. Okay, we got to do it. I have May. You have May.
Okay, let's.
It's right here. So we just got to do it. Like, we have to do a detox, sis. We have to detox.
Even if it's like we don't eat sugar. Sugar does a lot to
sugar and bread. We have to definitely cut that out. Sugar and bread is.
I'm not eating pizza. I'm not eating carbs. Let's do it. Okay, JB said throw it away, baby. I'm throwing it, baby. It's out. Let me throw it out. Period. I'm going to throw it out so much so that I'm going to take it outside into the trash so I don't get tempted to feel bad. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. Okay, guys. So, what was I going to say? My mouth is dry now. I'm hungry. I'm going to eat the pizza now because if I'm going to go on this diet,
you're doing it.
Might as well eat whatever the hell I want now. And then I'll show you guys straight up. I'm going to be so transparent.
This when you start when because it's gonna hold me, making me hold you to it is gonna make me hold, make myself accountable too, because we've been discussing this for a while and we really do need to do it for real.
Okay, you guys.
Okay.
If me and her are gonna do it, if you want to join me and my sister Supreme Goddess, we're gonna start on Monday. We have to do it.
Monday, okay.
You want to know why? Monday is the first of the month. Girl, does that not tell you, bitch, let's start on the first day of the month? Monday is the 1. That's what it says.
Monday's the 1st. Okay. Yeah. And that's like the new year.
How often is the 1st on a Monday, start of the week?
I know.
Let's do it.
It's the 1st, says, okay, we doing it. All right. I'm trying to, okay.
Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna put a post, like I'm gonna put a post up if people want to do it, and I will show you guys what I do. Like, we could eat some good shit. Like, I had vegan food for the first time in my life, and when I tell you it tasted better than meat.
Where go, sis? Where?
My sister's book club. She freaking got a vegan restaurant to sponsor the food.
You know the name? I bet you I've been there. If it's in New York, I've been to everyone.
Mama's Kitchen.
No. Oh my gosh, Mama's Kitchen. Let me see. It must be new because never Mama's Kitchen.
And it's owned by a Haitian woman, and it tastes.
Oh,
girl, it's fully vegan. I had patties. I had Girl, they had lobster rolls. Girl, I'm getting goosebumps. I ain't never eat no vegetables that taste so good that made me say I denounce meat today. TC, you're bugging. She didn't taste the food. Why does it feel like my eye is bleeding?
I don't know.
Didn't TC did not taste the food?
She didn't taste the food?
Because she had her and Latte's world didn't feel good the night before, so she didn't want to like upset her stomach. Girl, your stomach would have went from upset to happy. Girl.
Oh my gosh. It's called Mama's Place?
Mama's Kitchen.
Oh no, Mama's Kitchen. This is all right. This is in South Carolina. Mama's Kitchen in New York City, or this is in Brooklyn?
Brooklyn. If
right.
it's so good that I'm gonna try to find those guys like Keith Lee and the other.
To go there and put her on the map. Yes.
I want them to taste that food because I'm not a vegetable girl. I hate mushrooms. I hate all that shit. Everything I ate was drop like. Sorry, I started to drool a little bit.
Brooklyn Mama's Kitchen. I've never heard of it, and I thought I knew all the vegan spots in New York. But this sounds good. Mama's Kitchen is in Brooklyn.
Okay. All right. I gotta stop thinking about it, but the food was that good. All right, so I'll detox as long as I can have my sugar with a little coffee. Okay. Let's see.
Why don't you substitute your sugar? We can start there. So if you have to have a sweetener, and this is for coffee, I would do like agave. You can do agave, take out the white sugar. Definitely get rid of the white sugar. If you have to have a sweetener, try to do more natural sweeteners like the agave. It's really sweet. I was going to say raw honey, but coffee and the honey, that honey has a very strong taste. So it doesn't, I don't know if she can do that. I would say, of course, do raw honey. But if you like, oh, it's going to make the coffee taste a little weird, I would say agave because it gives it a sweetener without compromising the natural flavors of what you're putting it in.
Listen, you guys, I'm so ready. And thank you for that advice as far as a sweetener. I'm so ready to do this that I'm going to find a way to the grocery store. I will go grocery shopping for the week. I will buy all the food that I'm going to use. Nothing that is, we'll talk about it. You tell me what is, what's the word, starchy and all that stuff, and I'll stay away from it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you guys a list of stuff that I'm getting. I'll post it. I'll show you my food. I'll show you what I cook. And this right here is going to be the hardest for me.
Yes.
I will show them my actual.
Oh my God.
I'll show them everything.
So brave.
I will turn around, let them see my side, my back rolls, everything, so that they could see if it made a difference. Because it's not, let me tell you something. People are not going to be moved or motivated if they don't see change. So if I have to show you that it's working for me in order for you to feel like, yo, I could do this too, then I'm going to do it. So I will show you guys everything. I do want to do a detox. I've done one before. It's kind of scary.
I love what Sheena's doing. I really do want to try to do liquid, but I think that's amazing. You go, girl, 7 days. You keep going. That's amazing. You're doing a 40-day fast. I love it. Liquids only.
Sheena,
ooh, I want to do that.
I was shocked when I read Sheena's thing. That's why I pinned it. I'm like, you haven't. Oh, and listen to Sheena. I need you to understand. Once you start eating by mouth again, you need to prepare yourself. I made the biggest mistake. I did a diet called the Beyonce diet. They call it the Beyonce diet, lemonade diet. I only did it for 7 days. I did not eat for 7 days. Nothing touched the roof of my mouth for 7 days. When the Beyonce diet was over, I lost the weight, okay? Matter of fact, just because you know me, I'm all about receipts, right? I'm going to show you what that diet did for me. But one thing I have to tell Sheena, and to anybody that does this and doesn't drink and only drinks and doesn't eat. Hold on. When I started to eat, I think I got soup, chicken soup, and it had the little spaghettis in it. The roof of my mouth started hurting so bad, I almost wanted to go to the emergency room. I was in excruciating pain from eating right after not eating for 7 days. So prepare yourself. Start off slow. Blend your soup. Don't have pieces of vegetables and pasta in there because it hurt. I know I'm not the only one that experienced it. But let me show you what happened with the diet, guys. I can't wait till this goes down, sis. It really bothers me.
I know.
Dang, the good old days. I'm just scrolling on trying to, because you guys got to see for yourself. I've shown it before, but I'm going to show it again. Some of you probably don't know. Okay, ready? Okay. Oh, shit. It could have been brighter. Look at how bright this is. Wow. Jeez. Okay.
Oh, that's amazing, sis. In 7 days? And it's like I'm seeing it for the first time, even though I have not. I've seen this before, but it's just like the wow factor is still there. 7 days. Because that roll right there, I have that same roll right there. Your roll was gone.
You see?
After 7 days. It's
Okay.
And did this?
Yes.
When you did this diet, did you incorporate any kind of movement, exercise? Like, how did you, so for 7 days, you didn't change, you didn't exercise or add that to your routine. You just stopped eating foods and just did the lemonade diet. What? Wow. This is why I need to stop eating food then, because that's amazing. That roll was gone in 7 days.
Girl.
I need that kind of.
Listen, and I had the most energy I've ever had in my life off of that diet. I would wake up in the morning, I'm ready to go. Ready. And yo, you know how hard it was? Because I worked with only men at one point. And I'd be in the room with all these men and they'd be ordering food and eating. And I'm like this. And then it got to the point where I didn't even care that they were eating. I just got my bottle of my lemonade and be like, I'm full. I'm good. It was hard.
For 7 days, you just drank lemonade.
It was worth it.
No, it was just water and lemons. Did you put a sweetener or was it just like lemon water?
This was worth it. No lie. This is no lie. Okay. So basically, and I'm whispering because I realize it's 12:48. People like to make fun of me, but I respect people that are sleeping and stuff like that. I respect people. And plus, this isn't my home. When I get my own place, I'll talk as loud as I want. Laugh at me now. And later on, I'll be laughing straight to the bank and showing you all my new place. Okay? All right. So listen, right? I would get a bottle of water, lemon, squeeze the lemon, get a spoon of maple syrup.
Oh, maple syrup. Okay.
It had to be maple. Okay. And I hate maple because I could taste the tree. Anyways. And cayenne pepper.
Oh, you put cayenne pepper in there. Oh my gosh, spicy.
Yes. And here's what happens with the detox process. So you drink at least 8 of them a day, like this.
At least 8 of them.
It's like it fills you up all day. You're good. But when you wake up in the morning, this is what I dread. When you wake up in the morning, bottle of warm water. It has to be warm with salt in it. You drink it. immediately your stomach starts to bubble and you got to go poop. It's not poop. You're literally purging a bunch of toxins in your body. Some people will pass like these nasty things, like it looks like worms and stuff. I didn't have that, thank God. I was scared that I was going to have that. I didn't have that. It just literally, you pass and it clears your stomach and all your toxins. And this is the result I got 7 days later. And why would I lie? I'm not selling a product. You get me?
Exactly. They're just telling your story and what you experienced. That's really good though. So would you have to do the salt warm water every morning before you did the lemon water? So first thing in the morning, your first thing would be the salt water.
Because you need to purge that stuff out of you. It comes out right away, and you feel good because it's like, it's just your body is being cleansed, you know? So if people want to do it as a cleanse, do it. But just know when you go back to start eating, you got to start off slow because this is going to hurt. So the thought of it hurts me right now. Sorry. Ooh, girl, my sister, I am that somebody loves her some crab.
Oh my gosh, me too. Yum.
It's probably smells love after a week. It sucks when you're craving. Oh, yeah, it is. It really does suck. Sativa in the raw. Yeah, that's what she should use. Sativa, right? You know about that stuff.
No, I would say, yeah, but that's the artificial. That's no. Stay away from that stuff. I said agave. Oh wait, I hiked 6 miles. Oh my goodness, look at that.
6 miles, that's awesome. Congratulations, Sheena Nicole. Break Room says, say that. I love this new version on you, sweet ma. It's everything. Thank you. Thank you. All right. See, I'm not selling anything, guys. Hello, LaTruth. Nice to see you. Parasites. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, parasites. That's what it is.
Yes, you guys. I'm surprised and I'm happy. Surprise, surprise. You see who's here?
Robert's in the building.
We're just over here talking, and I'm about to end the live, child, because I'm hungry. I'm going to eat this shit right now so that I could get this. Okay, honey.
Yes. Wow.
Listen. Okay. Do you see that?
Yes, I can see. That's me right there in the left. That's me right there. Bam.
This is not me selling a product to you. Anybody can get them a bottle of water, some lemon, some syrup, and some cayenne pepper and do this shit your damn selves.
And those are all staple ingredients that I'm sure we all have right now because I know I do. I might have to, I don't know if I should jumpstart it with that for 1 week and then go into like, because I'm really, sis, I've been struggling trying to go raw for like, I want to do raw for like at least 30 days, even though I want to do it for more. But it's just like, but I'm also thinking about juicing. Not juicing because I feel like we do need the pulp. I don't want to do juicing, but maybe like smoothies. I don't know. I know I need to have more vegetables and more fruit. I know I need to really we have to detox, but I'm thinking about, I might try to do what you just said, sis. That beyond for 1 week, that will jumpstart it. And then from there, I already have the discipline because I did that for a week and I'm feeling great. I have the energy. And then I can, from there, okay, I got to think about it. I can do it.
That's what it gets rid of.
Parasites. Yes.
I'm ready. If y'all ready, we could do this together.
God, I'm nervous, but I'm ready. Because I just want the results. I just want to just get back into my clothes, like look amazing, feel good. Oh, I don't want to buy anything else. I just want to get back into my old stuff.
I'm nervous as hell. I'm thinking I might do that detox first.
Yes, let's do that. We can do it. Let's hold hands. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it together. You just inspired me with that Beyonce detox. Like seriously, I think we should start there.
All right. Good night, Ham. Thank you again for coming through. I truly appreciate that you stuck around.
Yes, good night.
That meant a lot to me. You don't know it, but you know it now because I'm saying it. You stayed.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Ham stayed in the building.
Girl, you look good. You look bomb.
Oh my gosh, Tiffany. Like I know her. Tiffany. She looks good though. She does look really good.
Tiffany, you fine, girl.
I don't want you to disappear, Tiff. No.
Tiffany got body. She looks good. She's slim.
Yeah, she has a great, her weight is good. She's
okay, so
but too. Yes, okay.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give people more, because we talked about this towards the end of the video. So before the week is over, at least by Friday, I will do a separate live to tell people what we're gonna do so that they could prepare. If you're gonna do the detox first, I'm gonna do some research because I don't want to steer you guys in the wrong direction. I'm gonna see if we should do the detox towards the end or start off with the detox with the Beyonce diet. Let's just call it that. So I'm gonna do the Beyonce diet. If we're gonna do that first, I will tell people the ingredients they need, how many bottles of water, mentally prepare you for that nasty salt water in the morning, because that's the way you got to get that shit out of you. If you want to look,
I've done that before. Like
if you want to look snatch, baby, get it. 148 to 132, baby.
Okay, 148 to 132. Okay.
I don't know how many pounds that is,
but you see, like that's significant. The difference. It's like,
yo, she's fucking hilarious. She said, "I'll watch." Love you too, Dimples. Look at me. I'm such a liar, y'all. I came on here talking about, I'm not going to stay on here long. 3 hours later.
3 hours later. Oh my gosh, sis. I'm excited for us.
So am I. I'm
excited. Because it's so funny. I spoke to my brother the other day.
Yes. Okay. This is what she wants.
Okay. I don't want to lose weight, but I want to detox out. Oh, yes. You're absolutely right. Because weight has nothing to do with being healthy. You can be slim and not be healthy, have parasites. So yeah, detoxing is for all of us. Absolutely. You're right about that.
Oh, I'm ready. Fuck it.
I'm ready.
Save a little bit of money too. Because I eat a lot of junk. Oh, and no alcohol, no nothing, like no wine, nothing. It's not going to work if you drink anything aside from, has to be just this water or the mixture, nothing else, or it's not going to work.
So Tina's testimony, I can't do it due to my health and special diet, but I'll definitely cut out some things. Yeah. All right, definitely. It's the little changes that make that add up, We can't
all of us cutting out sugar.
Sugar is the enemy. Like sugar is the devil. We have to.
Yeah. It is an enemy, and I hear that sugar like feeds sickness.
It does. There's been a test that was done, research that tied in sugar to Alzheimer's disease. Like Alzheimer's is tied to sugar, of course, diabetes, cancer feeds off of sugar. There's so many health elements that sugar feeds disease. And we have to, I mean, it's easier said than done, but we have to do it. We
Wow.
have to eliminate it, or at least.
Damn, sugar be tasting so good though. Damn.
I know. It's so hard and everything. And another thing we need to do, especially, is really minimize and get rid of anything processed. Heavily processed foods gotta go because they are filled with sugar.
Word.
No, I need sugar. I know. And that's how they know. That's how they get us, because it's so good. And they put it in everything. Got us addicted. We're addicted to sugar. We are addicts.
It's like, yeah, it's like a drug for sure. Like, I be craving sugar bad. Like, right now I want cookies. Trying to think of what I have in here that's sugary. I'm just gonna eat whatever the hell I want right now, and then
yeah,
starting Mondays, just start fresh. And as far as exercising, so I found this on Amazon and I really want it really bad. It's a stepper.
Oh my God, sis, stop it.
Did I want it.
You? I was looking at this stepper. It's only like, and it was on sale. They had like an Amazon deal. It was like, it went down to like $67 or something.
I want it so bad.
And I'm like, I need that, but I can't even use it right now.
Let me find where I put it. What's it called? Like when you wish for stuff?
Your wish list, or I like to put it in my save. Do you have it on? I mean, I have it under my saves items.
I don't know how to find that shit.
I'm gonna send it to you. I have it. I'm sure it's I'm sure it's the same thing that I have on my account.
Okay, I found it.
Oh, you found it? Okay.
Yes, I want this so bad. I don't care what nobody say. Call me.
Yes, that's it. That was just on sale, sis. Let me see. Is it still on sale right now? No.
No. Look at how much.
Check my Amazon account real quick. Let me check that really quickly. Oh my gosh, no, sis, no. Let me send you the one I have under my saves. It's not $140. No way. But I was definitely looking at that because I was talking to our brother, telling him about, my foot, and he was like, "Oh my God, sis, please don't gain a lot of weight, because everybody that breaks a foot or a leg, they'll put on so much weight." I'm like, brother, too late. No, they stop. Wait, but I'm trying to combat it. I'm really trying to be proactive. Oh, I love that, sis.
I want this. You go up and down.
Link. I didn't see that one. Send me that link. But let me see the one that I have. I can see that. Like, look at. Oh, I'm gonna send it to you right now, because it looks like what you did, but it's only $69 and it's still on sale.
And I want this.
Send it to you.
Oh, I'm ready. Go. I am that somebody. You're a bad girl. She said, "I'm about to eat some Haagen-Dazs ice cream."
Kick rocks. My God, no.
Kick rocks.
You're so cruel. How could you?
She's bad. I want one too. Anyone has some suggestion? So I'm thinking of getting these stuff and showing you guys how, like, I should treat myself, right? Let me see. Let me check how much money I have in my cash app. Because I'm like, I think
I'm sending this to you right now.
I can order it and show you how I rock or work it and tell you if it's worth it.
I love that. I love that idea, actually.
Thinking about it. So if by the weekend, I'll decide if I get it. If I don't, I'll just do an hour walk in the morning.
Oh my gosh, sis. This is amazing.
We're saying it on live, so we got to stick to this shit.
We got to hold ourselves accountable. This is making us be accountable. This is making us.
And I'm mad.
Yeah.
Because I want this right now. Damn.
Okay, here it. All right, I just sent it to you.
Fucked up. I want that.
I love that thing that she lays, and what is that?
Oh, the thing that you pull up?
Yes, that's for your stomach.
So bad. Girl, it's good for your core. It's so good. It's
Send
called
me that link, sis.
I'm gonna send you the link. It's called a Firebird ab workout.
Okay. But you know what's really good that I used to use years ago? The ab roller. I mean, it's old school, but that ab roller really does work. Matter of fact,
Okay, it does.
yes.
Okay, JB doesn't want to lose weight; she wants to gain. See, you can do the detox to remove the toxins out your body. It's like getting a what you call it when you poop out. People get it sucked out.
Oh
It's,
yes, and they have the colon cleanses and the enemas and all that stuff.
yeah, it's like that. For me personally, I want to remove body fat and add muscle.
Me too. I'm in the same. I want to lose body fat and add muscle. That's it.
Yeah.
And just scoped out the legs, the arms loose,
Mm-hmm.
cinching the waist, get it where it needs to be again. Yes, get it back.
We don't need no BBLs, baby. We just want to.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm straight. Okay. Good night, everyone. Sleep well and be blessed. Love you, Tina's testimony. Spearmint helps with sugar cravings. Well, Lilith Moon, thank you for that.
Spearmint tea. Okay, I think I have some in the cabinet.
No, I want to. I want to. Dreamy Girl, thank you again for this Cash App. I really appreciate it. Anybody that showed love tonight, thank you for sister, for the fact that you stayed up here with me after Jasmine left to go to sleep because I know she had to go to that means a lot to me. And I thank you for that. Thank you.
I'm happy to be here, sis. I didn't expect to stay up. I was just going to pop in, but I just ended up just staying on with you.
Girl, listen. We're going to have to do the girl talks. I want people to get to know you. I already told the young lady that I told you that was advising me yesterday that I want to do girl talks where we talk about that stalker situation.
Oh my gosh, yes.
We could do story times. Trust me, it's going to be good. But anyway,
I love that.
Yeah.
We're going to do it, sis. We are going to do it.
All right. So since it's 1 a.m, I should not be eating. I'm still going to do it anyway. I'm about to go eat and get to bed so I can prepare Amir for school tomorrow. And we'll go from there.
Yes.
Tea with Lulu. Thank you for being here.
Okay. Good night. Good night, Lulu.
Thank you, everybody. Okay.
Thank you.
It's so hard for me to end lives, but I'm going to end the stream, but I'll still have you on the screen. Don't drop down yet. I love you guys. Good night. Sheena Nicole.
Love everyone. Have a good night.
Sheena Nicole, I thought it was so dope that me and you connected earlier where we typed the same exact thing at the same time. Sheena Nicole, was that not divine? That was crazy. We were in a chat together and we both typed the same shit.
Really?
I thought it was crazy. I was like, oh my God, you said it. You said it too. Indeed. She said, indeed. We connected like that. That was crazy. But anyway, Jazzy Ray, I love you dearly. This girl is so special to me. Jazzy Ray is a light bearer. Okay. JB, love you. Mom of 3, love you. Love all y'all. Tea with Lulu. Love you, boo. All right. Let me stop. Because I will never end this live if I keep doing this. All right, y'all. Peace.
Peace, everyone. Good night.
I'm so silly.